Do you have anything for us? Did you post anything? Did Jumbo post anything to the internet while you guys were on your trip to Mars?
Yeah, I get a lot of complaints about people saying I just talk about aliens. But no, that's not true. If you want, I could go on a whole rant about AI. God fucking AI. We're trying to improve humanity by making fake humans. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, if you want a fake human, just have a fucking kid. Okay, not fake human.
Just have a gimp. Is that what you said?
He said a kid.
Oh, just have a kid.
If you want a mini you,
I think that's for disappointment.
I mean, they are slightly void of conscience and soul.
If you want a disappointment version of you, have a kid. That's usually what my parents said.
Yeah, instead of having a clone, have a kid. Is that what you're saying, Jumbo?
Or AI instead of AI.
And I'm not anti-clone, and I'm not even anti-AI, not at all. But the way these corporations use it, it's all a waste. They don't use it to better humanity. They use it to kill each other in the net.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Heavy stuff. Well, so you posted that before you went into the deep sleep for 9 months. And, since you've been on Mars, you've been able to check and see how many hits you got. Why don't you roll a credibility roll?
I'm back. Credibility. Yabba dabba do. 18.
Okay, so what you're looking at is the underground layer of the proposed greenhouse area that will have natural radiation protection because it's underground. So what they're trying to do is find lava tubes which might make suitable habitation. That's what you're looking at. Plus, in these lava tubes, perhaps underground, there's hidden glaciers which could be converted into electricity. Or I'm sorry, not converted into electricity. It can be converted into fuel and oxygen.
Geothermal power?
Possibly.
No, that's not right. Because geothermal uses. Yeah, interesting. So they're using some sort of they're turning these glaciers into something like hydroelectro dams.
Not dams, but they're converting the water, which in a low pressure environment is probably more likely to turn into sublimate into gaseous form rather than liquid.
You have lots.
But if you guys can keep it in a pressurized environment, then you can turn it into liquid, and you could probably also separate the oxygen from the hydrogen to convert it into fuel. The hydrogen and oxygen gas makes really useful fuel.
So they found a quick and efficient way to particle split, apparently.
It's called electrolysis.
Yeah, you just use an electrode, and you can actually do it at home with a jar of water and a suitable piece of metal. Electrolyzer.
My bad. I didn't realize it was just a chemical reaction.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You failed your chemical check. That's okay.
Hey, I failed chemistry, honest to God.
All right, well, you guys find yourselves on the ESA base after 5 weeks of grinding through your tasks. Pink Eye, you wake up still wounded. You spent 9 months in hibernation and didn't heal at all. So
what?
So during
not at all.
During the
no one's been taking care of me.
Yeah, well, you were in hibernation.
Technically.
and during hibernation, all the cellular processes slow to a halt.
Yep.
So when you woke up, you were still injured, close to mortality. In fact, you were so close to mortality, they had to use a EKG. They had to use those shock thingers, like clear.
Erra did manage to heal me down to serious last session as well.
But they had to kickstart your heart to get you awake.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I did make you another Speed Heal 3, and I'm waiting to administer that as well.
Did you ever roll your stun save to awaken?
I don't think it did.
Okay.
Want me to?
Yep.
All right.
Roll underneath your body type, your body number.
Let's go. I'm not awake. I rolled a 7. Save a 6.
Save a 6. Okay.
What?
So you're still passed out, but
Probably for the better after hearing what you guys did to me.
yeah. But in the meantime, however, Jumbo, you've been teaching classes for 5 weeks. You're about 5 weeks into the semester. It's about midterms now. How do you feel about your classes so far?
You've got 3 ninjas.
Teaching any orphans in there?
He's teaching some orphans. No, they're not orphans. Actually,
What?
they actually have parents. These guys.
They all have the same parents.
Yeah.
He's
My nice little ninja group is coming along nicely. They haven't really bought all of the truth I'm spitting out, but I'm working on them. They're work in progress.
You're grooming them.
Oh my God, no! No! Wait, no!
I thought didn't we have a conversation about that word?
But let's not, go that far.
Sure.
One little shit still can't dodge yet, but you know what?
Enough wrenches will teach him.
Enough.
But I mean,
Yeah.
It's been how many months? How many months has it been?
It's been 5 weeks. It's only been 1 month.
Okay, 5 weeks. Okay, cool.
So
You'd think after a month of kicking the kid in the gut, he'd learn to dodge.
So, holy nothing. I guess John has only been able to find some brain dance porn. That's pretty much all.
Get enough from me right now.
All that you've been able to find, because there isn't really like a strip club here.
We should fix that one.
Yeah, no, that would be.
You could be the stripper.
You could.
No, I could be the pimp.
Okay, well.
Jumbo can be the first stripper.
I agree with that one. Who's Jumbo again?
He's
The
Jumbo.
fat conspiracy theories.
I
No, you already asked for it.
I mean, I want a stripper that strip of clothes, not a strip of minds from somebody.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on, I've got some hella good legs.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably got ass for days, and
Pretty fun ass.
and titties you could get lost in. I'm pretty sure.
I'm probably sure you're gonna be questioning your existence after one trip, right?
I mean, you should see him in Zero Gravity, though. He's completely different. Completely different.
Not only is he completely different in zero
graceful.
gravity, he has his own gravitational pull. He'll literally pull in the customers.
It's great.
Holy shit, man! And he's gonna crush it like a black hole, right?
See, I don't come to Cyberpunk to play Cyberpunk. I come for more Jumbo fat jokes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see. How social are you guys? Who's got the cool?
Oh, let me check.
I've got 5 thing that's not nerdy.
All right. Let me figure this out.
I have 8.
Do you guys? Does anybody have social skill?
Yeah.
What's that skill called? Actually.
That's a skill.
Yeah.
It is. It's a great skill.
Social. Yeah. Okay. So everybody take a social role. Well, here's what the rulebook has to say about social skill. Ability to deal with social situations, like knowing the right fork to use, or when to not tell the joke about the farmer's daughter and the traveling cyberware salesman. Okay, so it's a little bit more nuanced, I think. A social skill of +2 or better will allow you to get by at any fine restaurant or social function without making an ass of yourself. See, people will talk about you in a negative light if you fail your social role.
Right.
Right.
Where's the social fall under again?
So empathy.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Are we all trying to make a social role now?
Yeah.
Then is that
Yeah.
the
We're
deal?
gonna see how much people
Shit.
talk about you now
Shit.
because you guys are the new guys. You guys have to make an impression.
Awesome.
Awesome. So, hey, Pink Eye.
Oh.
we-
Never mind. That was me. I rolled a 17. I thought I rolled a 6.
That is
no,
awesome.
I roll a 6.
So Pink Eye and John, they are Pink Eye is hardly even known because he's been in the infirmary for most of the time. And then
Most people think he's like a vampire. Or
yeah, he's like a people.
I
like,
wish I rolled high. I would have wanted to hear people going. They've been talking for weeks about how I demolished that one kid in a wizard duel. I become the wizard duel legend.
By the way,
pretty
that's
much-
Omega's greatest student right now. So he's while you're sleeping, he's studying
Yeah, for
the
real.
blade. While you're sleeping on your ass, he's studying the blade, fool.
Watch, the reveal's gonna come. He was an orphan all along, and then he's gonna fucking betray me and annihilate me.
No,
Or
his parents.
Or he can become an orphan though real quick. You know the
I mean, the 18's out.
the
the
A
same.
team is wandering around Mars.
It's not the same.
It's true. He could.
It will
become-
be if he randomly blames you for it, then it might become the same thing.
It might.
Yeah.
Yeah. you never know.
Oh shit, that would be.
Well,
All right, sorry.
Here's the
I'm
deal,
not
big
writing.
guy. The fact is, you rolled a 6, which is pretty fucking low. Do you want to use any luck?
I don't have a face. I don't think. And Pink Eye's just attitude to people. If they're not useful to him, then he's pretty horrible. He's a pretty shitty person.
Okay, then never
Right.
mind. All right, so
Uh,
people think of you as you are, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, I don't have that much luck right now. So
Yeah, John, you're pretty low on luck. I know that, but if you want to use 4 of your luck, you could actually be considered a kind of okay guy.
can I be considered as crazy guy though?
I mean, people are weirded out because you have a body double, and you guys seem
It's
to.
perfectly fine. If that's a
It'll
perfectly
never
fine.
be explained.
You guys have been using the same credentials because
You like go to the bathroom together and shit.
Well, no, you don't quite do that, but you end up using the same credentials because you have identical DNA and biometrics.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care about those things. John doesn't really care about those things.
Yeah, but people are just the security is especially weirded out by it. They're like, how come there's 2 of them? But no one's
You never seen a twin before, buddy?
nobody seems to have a clear answer or understanding of it. So they're just like, okay, well, there must be twins, but we only have one John on the roster, and they're both named John, except one of them is named John 2. Apparently, did you keep the 2 on your forehead? You must.
Yeah, I literally kept I tattooed the 2
Well,
after
okay.
5 weeks into my forehead.
All right, so that explains it. That explains why. Yeah, because people are just weirded out by the both of you. So pretty much, you're the only person that you talk to is your other John.
Good enough for me.
Okay, and Peakai, the only people that you really talk to or interact with is
Your eyelids.
Dr. Erra. And maybe
Oh, yeah.
maybe you see Jumbo every once in a while.
I mean, maybe I passed by some people in the hall.
All right,
Are you okay? Never mind.
roll a 1d6.
Me for how many people? All right, sure.
No, for who you pass.
Because I've been out of the game for a little while now.
Did
But
you roll a
I
5?
still
You rolled a 5.
5. Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 4. All right, so it turns out that you got kind of lucky. You meet probably one of the more dangerous people on the base.
Oh, I pissed them off.
Yeah, she's like,
And move out of the way, dumbass.
yeah, kind of, and she's like, fuck out, you talking to me about dumbass, you fucking dumbass. And she wants
Charging up the arm hydraulic ram. What was that?
Yes, please try to do that.
You know what? Let's figure out how much health you have first, and figure out if you're still limping along. So how?
Oh, wait. I'm actually awake now. I thought you said I failed my save.
Well, you did. So
That's-
Yeah, I thought this was like before
this
everything.
is the day
going on.
one. You failed it.
Yeah.
So how many days of asleep are you? Roll it until you pass it.
Pardon?
So this is another day. Roll for another day.
For your stun and see how many days you're asleep.
Don't think I also have losing like one arm also from the last session?
I only have one arm.
Okay, so you sleep for 2 days.
I think twice about it with only having my one cybernetic arm. And I walk away. I'm like, I'll let you go this time.
All right, so you meet her on like your first day awake, basically. You know, she's a little bit. She's a work ganger. You figure that out, but she's very intimidating. You know, you can tell that she's probably very dangerous and formidable because you know she doesn't take any shit from anybody.
Well, I'd also like to clarify. By this point, you do have a meat arm reinstalled.
This was day one that we're talking about.
This is still day 3.
Yeah, I didn't have a meat arm at this point.
Yeah.
Day 1 of us arriving? Oh, I just thought it was day 1 of you being awake.
Yeah, well, day 1 of him being awake, he does have one cybernetic arm, but it doesn't work.
And so now I finally do have a meat arm and a cybernetic arm. And do I finally wake up on?
Actually, no, because here's the choice. You can fully convert and suffer some more damage.
Yep.
Or you can wait until your organic meat arm grows, which will take, I think, a few weeks actually. So.
Okay, so here's my only thing about that. So that implies that he was awake before I took his arm off of him.
Nope. No, he was asleep for 3 days since you guys got
back. Okay, so he was only asleep for 3 days.
Yeah.
And he now has a garbage.
Yeah. He has a garbage arm. Yeah.
Okay, and then he's got another arm growing in a cryo tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think unless I gain consciousness before the arm is finished, I don't think there's anything I can say about that. Do I gain consciousness? No, you did. You said I did, and there'd be a chance. So, out of 4 days, I finally regained consciousness on the 4th, I think.
Yep. So, how many?
And then I'm going to tell them to cancel growing the arm, because I do have a full cybernetic conversion coming through.
Right. Well, the crate is there, like I said.
Mm-hmm. And during this time, because I know how bad this cybernetic conversion is, I want to try and take some therapy.
Okay. So
honestly, I think I was just feeling kind of spooked from those dreams.
So during the 3 days that you were unconscious, you gained 3 hit points because you weren't no longer in cryo freeze.
Yeah. Was someone watching? Was someone giving me medical attention? Because then it's only 3 half of a hit point per day.
You were in the infirmary for those 3 days.
The infirmary, yeah.
Oh, so someone did give me medical attention, all right?
I did.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I'm at light. Let's go.
I'm working the infirmary.
So you have 4 hit points left.
Yeah.
Or four damage points left. I mean,
I'm invincible.
So if you want to take that therapy that Dr. Erra was giving you could heal another 3 points right away.
It's up to Erra whether he gives me the speed heal or not. That'd put me at 1 point away from uninjured. I'd be able to fight work gangers at ease.
Or you could just get right under the knife again.
Yeah, I mean,
because we want to boost you up to 5 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get up to 5 weeks. That's where we're starting this session.
I say let's stay away from the speed heal for now, because he just made it. It's nice. I'd also
like to hold on to it, especially if you're planning on just like doing a full body convert. So.
All right, so roll your med tech roll for the critical. Is it critical? I'm sure it's critical. It must be critical, right? For full body conversion.
For a full body conversion, and can I?
Oh, it's finally coming in.
Dude, we just talked about this.
Yeah, it would have. It would have been there before you woke up.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was still going to be a bit. I thought I was going to be spending a lot of time without any of this stuff. All right.
To make
And
his roll for a critical surgery, and Dr. Lulu can help because it is a difficult roll.
okay, good. That's what I was just about to ask.
So you can add
Okay.
Dr. Lulu's critical, or
right.
she's got, what does she got? Hold on.
Okay, I'm going to ditch all of my. I am basically. I'm taking since all my cybernetics are coming off. I'm removing my humanity loss for the cybernetics I already had, right? And then I'm replacing that with a huge number from the full body conversion, right?
Right. Well, tell me what you're removing so we can remove. So you can give me an
Hydraulic ram, grapple hand, since this was already gone. Super chrome, storage space and right arm, armor for the cyber arm modded. I'm getting rid of the full frontal face mount because I'm gonna have to reinstall that later. I can't get rid of the basic processor. I can't get rid of the chipware socket. Can't get rid of the stress chip. Can't get rid of any of the chips. Well, actually, you gotta take those out, but I can't get rid of the things that we would put them in.
Yeah.
And I get rid of the muscle and bone lace, the faceplate, and the front optic mount.
Muscle and bone lace you can't get rid of.
No.
Nope.
I don't know I have any muscles anymore.
Okay, but it's not like you can take it out.
Like that'll occur at the moment of switch thing. Like whatever, right?
Well, no, he'll still have the muscle and bone lace but I mean, as the humanity loss, but he won't have the benefit.
So then my body mod increases on top of the cybernetic full body conversion increased. Nice, I'm down for that.
Actually, I think it does because it's already been like your bones are already there. So, yeah, it's really about your bone strength. So.
Okay,
And
that means my body is a 14 now.
Yeah.
Is that implying that like your bones stay where they are?
I think so, unless like
okay. I was thinking of this as like a RoboCop.
Well, I think, but he still has to probably keep some of his bones.
Yeah, no, I have no idea how this works.
I don't think it's bones; it's vital organs and blood.
Okay. Anyway, do I roll with a modifier, or I just make it roll and then you're just telling me what's?
You're gonna add 6 plus 10, 16 to your roll. That includes.
All right, boys, wish me luck. Let's hope this isn't a character death right here.
Oh shit!
They call me Dr. Death.
Oh yeah, nice. That was a decent roll.
He fumbled.
So many ones.
Yeah, I fumbled.
Oh fuck.
Holy crap!
No, I meant humanity loss. Oh god, what does fumble mean?
Wait, how many?
Nice knowing you, pink guy.
Oh god, what's a fumble mean?
Yeah, what's a 7 on a? What is this?
I think Dr. Lula has to roll the save or something. We'll see. Hold on.
Wait, let me read through this. See if there's anything about DCs because I'm pretty sure there is. Oh god,
I'm so sorry for you, man.
This character death right here now.
I mean, it was like a fumble of 33. So I mean, come on, come the fuck on.
All right.
Not only if he doesn't survive.
Okay, I think we've been here before, Dr. Erra.
Oh man.
Fail, but you made it worse. You drop the tools you're working with, or you lose your grip and damage the thing you're working with even more. Raise the difficulty by 5 points and try again.
Oh god.
It's at 30 now. You can try
again.
You can do this. You can do this. Hey, there's no way you roll 2 fumbles in a row.
That is exactly
myself.
That is exactly how you lost your arm. You asshole.
If he dies during this, can I get his full conversion thing?
Okay, 41.
They don't make full conversion.
41, get the fuck out of my office. Here's a fucking lollipop. Get off of my table.
He almost crit, dude.
Almost.
Is a good crit or a bad crit?
No, yeah, good crit. The fumble is the only, yeah.
So even though he drops, your blood on the floor,
and I kind of slip on it and maybe like elbow you a little bit in the sternum when I'm trying to get myself back up.
Drop the beer can you're sipping out of right in between my lungs.
Never while I'm operating. Only methamphetamines.
Of course.
Yeah, well, he did a little bit too much and he cut too far, but I guess it's okay. He managed.
You weren't using it. It's not you. It wasn't anything you were going to keep.
Yeah.
Okay, I was honest to God, I was worried about the med tech roll, but I was way more scared about the humanity loss roll because if a few of those ones were fives, my character would be Cyber Psycho right now, and I'd lose the character.
Yeah, look at all those ones. Good job, dude.
He would just turn into what is it? Ed 209 or what's that dude's name?
So what's your current humanity level?
81.5 total loss. 2 empathy left out of 10.
Okay.
So it was a pretty good roll, honestly.
Pretty good roll. Yep.
Unfortunately, I lose my front optic mount and a few other cool things, so I'm gonna have to install those over time.
Yeah.
But what do you look like now? Like, what do you look like right now?
Damn, I don't have an image for this.
No. Just come on. Don't cheater it. Don't give me that cheap shit.
Okay.
Give me the good shit.
Standard body. Full out the alpha class from International Electronic Cybernetics. This thing is pristine, clean, nice silver and shiny, right from foot to eyes, right, completely bald, right. It doesn't have a mouth; it just has this line that goes upwards.
Shit, yeah.
Right. And it has like these little bars from its neck, from its its neck bone to its shoulders that kind of look like a roll cage.
Like a T200 style, like.
Yeah. Kind of think T200 style, but less Spartan and Arnold like 6-pack, right, and more sleek lines, aerodynamics.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Okay.
Well. When you run into Paula again, she probably won't recognize you.
Don't worry, I'll make sure. I'll make sure to remind her.
Just can we just say that Erra like installed the mouth in such a way that like it moves like the car from Knight Rider. You know, whenever you're talking, you just have that woo 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 woo.
I don't know what Knight Rider is.
No!
Sorry, neither do I.
Oh my god!
Even I know that shit.
I can appreciate this. Yeah, it definitely does the woo woo thing.
Oh my god! I have to fix this right now.
Oh, is that the red line that goes back and forward?
Yeah,
yes.
Michael Knight. Come on.
Sorry, I wasn't born here, so I wouldn't know.
No, that shit. No, that's not a. No, that is not an excuse. David Hasselhoff is like
I never watched the movie.
Is a freaking global treasure.
It's a mini series.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a series. It had 4 seasons.
I never watched it.
Oh man!
Oh my god, you guys!
I'm Canadian.
I think
seems like an American thing.
I think the next time we have movie night at Koala, we're just gonna have like an episode of.
No. I'm gonna have to pick like a real good.
When are you guys planning on doing it? Next?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be doing it every Saturday, like same as game time. So it's 9 Central for me. But
we'll see.
Yeah, but
I do.
You know what?
Bill with D&D then. So
I'm gonna start each episode with trailers. That's what I'm gonna do. And awesome. So this is gonna be there. I'm gonna leave it in the chat. That's gonna be one of the trailers. That's gonna be one of the trailers for this week's episode.
That's
or this
great.
week's movie. But yeah.
I love it. Well, cool. So a little commercial break. Jack or Pink Eye, you have
18.5 humanity.
Figure out how many days left you have before the 5 weeks are up. So 5 times 7 is 35. You've been there a week by the time you get your surgery on. So that'll give you some extra damage. You got to roll for damage now.
Ouch.
Critical surgery, I think, does some damage there. Let me see.
I swore there was like actual stats for this stuff, but I can't find it in Chrome 2.
Oh no.
So yeah, what's the critical?
It's in the main rulebook. So we'll look up what the critical surgery looks like.
Yeah, sorry. I should actually be keeping up with this more. But
so surgical damage is 3d6 plus 1. It takes about 6 hours. So roll 3d6 plus 1 to figure out the damage. And Pink Eye, you're at
12.
You're at a damage level 1 to start. Hopefully that helps.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm in Mortal 0. Let's go.
12,
So
you're mortal 0. Okay, make a death save.
you want that speed heal?
Wait, can you let him speed heal first? This could just be dead character if I fail this save.
You don't need to make a death save, but you do need to make a stun save.
I
rolled a 9, so you're unconscious. Oh, wait, roll less than an 11, so you're still conscious.
Yep.
Because your body.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, the body change now.
Yep.
Because now I'm cybernetic. The body change for the stun and death save is huge.
Yeah.
All right.
So that means that you can basically take more damage.
Yep.
Noise.
Shitload more.
Yeah.
All right.
Shit ton.
So,
so
you want that speed heal?
And if you want the speed heal, you can take it.
Yes, please.
Yes,
please. Yes, please.
Administer
please.
that.
Oh, critical now. Critical 2.
So, in order for you, your Mortal 0 now is going to be Mortal 3, basically.
Basically.
Yeah, does that make sense? So that gives you a lot more hit points.
But on top of that, I don't even take damage to my injury state unless they break my SDP.
Your SDP?
Structural damage points.
No, don't you have an SP?
I have an SP and an SDP now.
Okay, so they have to break your SP in order to. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so...
But then once any damage that goes through my SP damages my SDP of each limb.
Oh, what about your head?
The head has SDP too. 20 is disabled, 30 is destroyed.
So, they can't even.
I don't actually think you can damage the health bar unless it is unless it's poison or something, right? Unless it's something that is ingested and damages organs directly. Right? I don't think you can damage health
if
bar.
you lose oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spit the speed heal back out. Spit it out.
But if my head is destroyed, if my SDP reaches 0 on any limb, they're destroyed, and it requires it requires the full price of the package divided by how many limbs there are for the replacement. So if I destroy my head, that's one limb destroyed, which I'd be dead if I lost the head. But wait, let's just say arm then. If I lost my arm, my full SDP of that is destroyed. Then I divide it by. How many limbs are there that we use? We use torso, arms, so 4, 5, 6. So it'd be 40,000 divided by 6, and you need to spend that much to replace it.
All right. Well, here's the thing. You can subtract your body type modifier, which is now probably something like 6. What is it, 5 or 6?
4, I think.
4.
5.
It's 5. All right. So you can subtract 5 from that 12, and that'll bring you down to 7.
4, 5, hell yeah. I'm fucking RoboCop now. Honest to God, this is interesting.
So does that business come with a like standard Mr. Stud or what's what do you
Unfortunately, it does not.
Yeah, he is not.
I need to get it later.
Nobody wants to fuck.
I'm a eunuch now.
Are you rocking the actual RoboCop? The Ken? Are you rocking the full Ken?
Unfortunately, I do have this would take up one of my options to get a Mr. Stud mod. I have upgrade slots for every limb and whatnot.
You're like I could have a Mr. Stud mod, or I could have something actually useful.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't have any mods at all right now.
Nor empathy, so I don't think he's going to bed with anybody.
No, I'm good, bro.
Unless someone.
But my attractiveness is no longer a negative unless there's some homebrew. Unless we want to run something homebrew. Right. It's no longer being subtracted down.
I'd imagine you got to be better looking now than you were before.
Probably, a little bit.
So it's now I'm now no longer at a -1.
What's your attractiveness now?
My attractiveness is a default 6, I believe.
Okay.
Oh wait, so alpha class, when it says what stats I have, it says and not available for attractiveness.
Okay, so you don't have any attractiveness.
I don't know what that means.
It's a 0.
Oh.
That's not a -1, or what negative?
Not a -1
was. Well, wasn't it like a negative?
We're moving up somewhat. We're moving up in the world.
Moved up a notch, just a notch, but good enough.
I'll send you an updated sheet with everything later, Snow.
Great. In the meantime, let's see, Noah. So what are you up to during these 5 weeks? You rolled a social of 6. What was it? Higher than 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got 12.
You got a 12. Okay. Do you want to use any luck, getting it up to a 15?
Yeah, I'll use a bit of luck.
Okay. How much luck are you going to use?
How much? I usually got luck at 10, so 8 luck of 8.
Okay, so you can bring it up to 20. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, yeah, I'll use 8 luck. Fuck it.
All right, so you bring it up to a 20. That means that you pretty much know everybody here. And they all trust you because you're teaching their sons and daughters.
Bullshit.
So you had like a parent-teacher conference, and so they gave you the skinny on pretty much everybody here.
Dear God.
Do you want to share that with your other friends and tell them like the skinny on everybody? Because I'll tell everybody what you told them.
Yeah.
All right.
No, yeah.
Okay, so you come into the infirmary. Now, I guess the only way that John would know about this is if Dr. Lulu had asked him to be there too. So maybe John, you're there as well. So maybe you're off shift and they just finished doing surgery. So John 1 and John 2 are invited to come down to the infirmary to hang out. You guys pretty much, these are the only people you know on base, and because you guys spent some time together on Paradise, you just kind of naturally congregate together. Unless you decide to do something different. But nevertheless, Jumbo is gossiping and sharing with you guys a little bit about what he's discovered from his parent-teacher conference about the different people here on base.
Any orphans?
Well, you guys also obviously should probably know about Dr. Sergey. Dr. Sergey runs the infirmary here. He's the colony's head medic, and is described by Foreign as Foreign is the head of security, by the way. Anyway, Foreign. Well, I'll tell you about him too. Anyway, Robert Foreign is a member of the Isidis security forces in charge of internal security. And he's the guy that runs that desk that you have to go check into every time you want to pass out of the or pass into where everybody lives.
Yep.
Anyway, he seems to be really high strung, but he has access to all the information that ESA currently knows about everybody on the base. He has access to all the biometric data and everything, and they use that to gain access and gain entry to the various different facilities here. And so you're really only allowed to go where you're allowed to go. And if you want to gain entry to any of the places you're not allowed to go, he's the only one that can really give you access. So basically,
and we're still operating under like the assumed names that our biometric data was linked to when
Yes.
we first? Okay, cool.
That's the biometric data that Dr. Lulu sent, to the contact that Jumbo gave her. So, you guys,
So I'm conscious now in the clinic as well with everyone else,
you're
right?
conscious right now in the clinic as well, and you're listening to Jumbo talk about Dr. Sergey, what they know about Mr. Robert Foreign, the head of security, and also just that Foreign is also the gatekeeper for any equipment that folks might want. So if they want a weapon installed, you have to get it okayed by Dr. Foreign. He's also in charge of the militia, the base militia. So there's a militia that's constituted of colonists essentially. So they're not staff necessarily, and they're not part of the security team either. They're just volunteer militia. Does that make sense?
So you're telling me this Dr. Foreign guy who's in charge of the militia and every door and everything. Why are we talking about this?
Well,
Are you planning on another heist?
He's not a doctor. He's head of security. If you haven't met him yet, you should probably know who he is. Dr. Sergey Lerpovsky. He's the head medic. Not to be confused with the head of security.
What's the head of security's name again?
Robert Foreign.
You're saying doctor, so that's what confused me.
No, he's not a doctor. Dr. Sergey Lepovsky. He's the head medic. Anyway, Lepovsky is Russian. If you can't tell by his name. He worked for a major hospital in Moscow before coming to Mars with his family. Jumbo knows about him because the kids in his class talk about his kids because they're in some other classes with them. So he gets to hear all about how they don't quite get along with them. Anyway.
Damn rich people.
Well, yeah, they've been here for a while, so they kind of have a lot of clout with the other colonists. So people look up to them and see him as like their leader, so to speak. He's a very prominent figure and shares most of the gap.
So if we want to take over this station, we got to kill these guys first.
Absolutely.
Huh. Well, Jumbo, what do you say about that? Absolutely. Yeah.
You've been talking a lot of sense.
At least. Or at least them on our side.
Yeah. You've been talking a lot of sense. What part of these guys is, attached to like the German network of Nazis?
Well, so there's I mentioned the colonial militia, right? So
yes.
He's a member of so there's a guy who's sort of right below Robert, and he's sort of I guess also in charge of the militia. He's ex-member of the Indian National Military. His name's Reuben Hanab, but I don't know. He's got a turban, so I don't know if he would be considered German. But, he's definitely a tactical leader.
Communists, same thing.
Fucking commies.
He's determined to see that the colony never suffers from internal disputes which have disrupted his country. So he's trying to keep the peace here. He believes that the militia will provide a suitable deterrent from future civil unrest within the colony itself. However, he feels that the dictatorial methods of the current management are at odds with the purpose of the colony as a whole. So there's a little bit of strife in the leadership here. Reuben sees that he wants to bridge the gap between the work gangers and the ESA staff, and he's well respected by most members of the colony for that.
Some might see where a rocker boy or media influence might tip the scales in such a in such a tepid climate.
Well, you guys keep in mind that your Maelstrom friends.
I miss our rocker boy. Shame we killed him.
Most of your Maelstrom friends are members of the Workganger force. So, you know, you guys have just, a lot of them have just joined. There's probably about 20, 22, if I'm being exact, Maelstrom members who have been able to, and Lulu can fill you in on the exact numbers because she did all the blood work for everybody. But yeah, so there's 22 Workgangers who are Maelstrom here on the base. Among, there's like 500 people here, so it's a pretty large group. But, you know, you guys are part of the latest 50 that just arrived. Every, few years they add another 50 to 100 people. And so, slowly trying to increase the sustainability of the base as well as trying to increase the population. Anyway, another person you guys should probably know about is Margaret Hilton. Margaret's a strong-willed communications engineer. She arrived with the previous influx of colonists. She's really argumentative. Everybody knows her because she's got something to say about everything, given the slightest provocation. It's really difficult to have a conversation of any sort with her because she's so liable to take issue with something. Anyway, Margaret feels that the base management also is a bureaucratic monstrosity, just trying to crush their freedom. So she considers that the dissenters, such as Dr. Lepovsky, are just troublemakers who will get everyone else into trouble. It doesn't help that she's actually right sometimes, that Dr. Lepovsky doesn't always have all the right answers. Then there's Eric Johns. You guys should know about this guy because he's a shuttle pilot who ferries supplies and personnel between Isidis and the orbital stations. There's an orbital station out, in orbit of Mars. So sometimes there's OTVs that make their way out here, either from the the belt where there's mining operations going on, or back from Earth. There's usually somebody coming into Mars orbit about once every 3 months from either direction. And so then there's becoming more and more traffic every year. So if you need to get off of Mars for any reason, or if you need something that's not available, you might want to talk to him.
Eric, what was his last name?
Johns. Now
Eric Johns.
I think that he's German.
All right. So speaking of trying to get stuff that we might need to get, would I be able to see if Pink Eye could now help me find some components for another speed heal? Oh, and also, did I get anything fancy from rolling a 17 in my social roll? Or
well, you didn't make any enemies, that's for sure.
All right.
But I would say that probably the only person that hasn't already been mentioned that you might have come into contact with, there's actually a very attractive and kind of thin, build woman who works as a chemist in the ESA laboratories who you've probably seen around.
Work that seduction
Potion seller. Potion seller.
Well,
I require only your strongest potions.
I would like this.
So she's a Mars 11, with an attractiveness of 9. Right?
So we can't handle her potions? Okay, I'm done.
Even the strongest warriors.
Well, it turns out I think she's already flirted with you, Dr. Erra. Briefly.
Oh shit,
Hell
yeah, work
yeah,
that seduction skill, Chief. Get all your chem needs.
Yeah, have some chemical reaction
You know
on
what?
it.
Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just roll now. I'm just gonna roll now. Yeah.
Maybe you have exothermic reaction.
I'm a roll to seduce in any way. You know what? I'm just gonna like just lay on just like the cleanest of game on what's her name? Did we get a name yet?
Roll awareness notice check.
Awareness notice for her name because it's on her name tag probably.
Oh, my
24.
God. Okay, so her name's Aneta Tula.
Aneta Tula, all right, and her measurements because 24. That's a 24. I rolled a 24.
All right, I'm gonna roll her wardrobe and style check. Hold on.
All right, cool.
Oh, she rolled a 7. 7 plus 3, 10 plus wardrobe and style.
Doing some quadratics in the background.
Yeah.
Some derivative will be fine also. Some multivariable calculus would be nice.
I thought
she's got a 19 for her wardrobe and style.
Okay.
Oh.
What's that mean? Sorry.
You got to compare it against Dr. Erra's.
I mean, that's like a plus 19 compared to mine.
Yeah, well, roll for your wardrobe and style. See if you even catch her eye.
Hey, Chief, don't worry about how crummy you look. Just go ahead, look up some chemistry pickup lines on your phone and get in there.
Look up chemistry pickup lines. Oh my god.
You got
That's the greatest. Oh my god.
You got this.
Oh.
Okay. Chief. I have one. I have one.
So she's got you over like 9 points in wardrobe and style. So you don't quite make the grade, but
I'd like to add 10 points of luck.
You don't have 10 points.
Yes, I do. I have 10 points of luck.
You have 10? I mean, you didn't use all of it? Didn't you use any of it?
No.
What, today? No.
Just started.
Oh, shit. Okay. My bad. I thought you used luck on something, but it was somebody else. Never mind.
Somebody else, yeah. That guy has determined.
Okay, so 10 points of luck. There you go. All right, so you actually do catch her eye because you are looking a little bit more fly than she is.
Fire.
Yep. So she fucking flirts with you. She's gonna try to seduce you.
Oh, she tries. She succeeds. Uncontested roll.
Yeah, but you don't understand, Erra. If she succeeds her seduction check on you, then you lose chemical materials.
Yeah.
Only the ones
These
that I
things
can
are
spare.
short.
Hey, only the ones that I can spare to lose. That's right.
You want
I
to
made
win.
a fluids joke.
God damn
I'm
it.
talking about polycarbons.
All right,
Okay.
so the seduction roll isn't that high. It's only 14. So you can try seduction, or you can try human perception, or another empathy skill that might be useful.
I'm gonna miss it by 1. It's gonna be great.
Oh my god, you did miss it by 1.
Come on. Oh shit! Would you back up? Okay, sorry. Come on.
So there's this angst, there's this tension between you because she didn't really try that hard to seduce you, but she still managed to do just a little bit better than you. She's not quite turned on, She's like notices that you look hot.
The drip is it can only take you so far.
She tells you, hey, you look really handsome. And she introduces herself and says,
and then I say something like, "Yeah, you too." Shit.
You should have used one of the lines.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so she says, "Okay, I'll see you around."
All right, time to take the more forceful approach. Who has a gun?
Give her a wing.
No. He's got to do that. He's got to do that thing where he's like, the real sleaze guy, kind of like, oh, I hate to see you go, girl, but I love to watch you walk away. But of course, she's already like out of earshot when he says that, and he's like saying it like to himself, you know.
But Dr. Lulu hears it.
And he turns around, he's like, "What? What? What?"
Time to try out a new tactic. You get the arms. we'll ransack the place.
All right. Anyway, okay. So, but since I won't be needing luck for any other roles today.
I have a feeling you're gonna kill one of us. To be honest.
I mean, as long as you don't need any medical help today, we'll be fine. Just chill the fuck out. Don't worry about it.
You have a 3rd-degree burn with 6 bone fracture and a spine that is bent another way that I shouldn't bet.
But I am gonna see if Pink Eye, now that he's awake, is able to find me some chemical components I could use for a Speed Heal 3.
All right. Yeah, Snow.
I already forgot her name because I'm coming back for her. What's her name?
Roll awareness notice again.
Oh, come on.
Erra, I think.
Anita Jones. Anita number.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Pretty sure that's the name.
I would write it down. I'll tell you what. If you make another awareness notice above 15, I'll give it to you.
Above what?
15.
Oh.
He's playing with me now. Playing with me. Cool. I forgot what she looked like. Anyway,
thankfully he did roll above 15 though.
Yeah, he did.
It's true. I'll say that Anita's good enough.
Okay. All right. Anyway, but I would like to ask Pink Eye if he can find me some of them components.
Yeah. All right. I'm back in the game now. I can move around, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna, just try and slowly get acquainted with the new limbs, right? And I'll tell them I'll see what I can't do. This is a new environment, new people. I'm gonna go ask around the different work gangers, like that I know work with Maelstrom. I'm gonna go talk to Jimmy and see if Jimmy knows where this guy is and whatever. All right, and see if I can't talk to anyone that's had any dealings with any particular chemicals, or it's specifically the ones we want, or if they know someone who has.
Well, so check this out. You're aware of how many Maelstrom are present, and most of them are being shipped to and from this base every day to go work in the mines. And John 1 and John 2 have been tasked with shipping them for the most part, but there's a few other drivers, and so there's hundreds of people that leave each morning to go out to the mine.
We got 50-some Maelstromers. Someone's got to know someone's got to know where to get some matchsticks or whatever.
Yeah, so you got U6, Dr. Erra, Lulu, Pink Eye, Jumbo, John, and John, and then there's Squad B, C, and D. A is missing, obviously.
Yeah.
Those squads each have about 7 or 8 people in them.
Mm-hmm.
So there's about 22 people there. And so those folks are the only Maelstrommers that are accounted for here on the ESA base that are using fake IDs, essentially. And they're basically just getting a paycheck. They're just working hard and picking up a paycheck.
They don't know anyone either? Can't make a street deal check to see if I can connect some contacts?
They've had, let's say we're 5 weeks into it, right? So they've had
no one's fallen back on old habits. There's not a single heroin dealer around here.
It's not easy to find drugs out here, but some of these guys have probably managed to find some. So but you make your street deal roll.
All right.
And you'll see how likely any of them are to talk.
Humble.
Oh,
8.
Right.
They don't recognize you anymore.
They don't recognize you. Yeah.
Damn.
That's just fucked up, isn't it? So
yeah.
Did you?
I knew that guy since Vietnam.
Did you make a social roll?
You mean earlier?
Yeah.
It was bad. I think it was like a 7.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah.
It was a 6.
It was
6.
That's right. Okay, so yeah, you're not making many friends, and
Mhm.
you know you're probably gonna drop a few levels in street deal as a result.
God. Honestly?
Yeah, because you don't
Oof.
your network. Your network isn't making money for you.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Well, I don't know how many levels I drop. I'm not going to assume it for you.
yeah, you're gonna have to make some make some friends, I guess. Make an effort. But Dr. Lulu can help you. She's got some therapy sessions for you, and you can gain a point of empathy for each week that you endure an hour of therapy with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then I think I'll come back to Erra dejected, and everyone hates me.
No one recognizes you anymore.
Everyone hates me. No one likes me anymore. It's all because I didn't show up for movie night.
Woo 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 woo.
That's great.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
no, I'll spend the next week. Whenever I have free time, I'll spend the next week with Lulu, trying to have that therapy.
Yeah, therapy will help.
all right.
What do you want to do?
Nah, that's what I did. There's nothing else.
Well, yeah. Without drugs or Anita's number, I'm just working. I'm just working at the. I'll just be working at the clinic.
Okay, John. During this 5 weeks, is there anything in particular besides brain dance that you want to engage yourself in? Trying to.
I'll probably just try out like to learn more fighting style.
Okay, so
Just in case that I had to actually punch my way out instead of fit my way out.
do you want to take one of Jumbo's classes?
Sure, I'll just join one of his random class.
All right, so Jumbo, you're gonna teach John 1 and John 2 some fighting styles in Aikido. They talk you into it.
You've come to the right place.
You can make a persuasion fast talk roll and see if Jumbo buys it, is he into it or not. Or you can just talk to him and see if he's down.
I was just probably gonna ask him, just hey man, I am, I need some pointer, and I heard you're a teacher. Don't know if you're a good one or not, so I'm kind of here to gauge you out. Mind teaching me how to do
I'm
something?
the greatest one.
Oh, perfect, great. Then teach me how to do
I'm
Aikido.
the master of Aikido here.
Great.
Does Erra have free time to take Aikido lessons as well?
I don't know. Does he?
Well, he's not making any drugs, and he's not getting laid. So
When the teacher tells you, I don't know, do you? Then you just say, "Yep."
well, I'm saying I'm not doing anything else. So I guess so.
Okay, good. Well,
Yeah.
So,
Jumbo. So wait, he goes over to Jumbo's class too, and with like the 3 little kids there, he tries to be like super extra about it.
well,
and
actually,
goes up to him.
You don't get to be in that class.
Oh, okay. Oh, come on, that'd have been so much funnier. Okay. Well, anyway, he tries to go up to him and be all super extra about it, and he's like, "Sensei, will you teach me?" And he's doing the whole thing with this he's doing the whole things with this his forearms doing a slight bow, holding his forearms in his little bowing position.
You there, Noah?
Sure. Oh no, yeah, I'm there. Sorry. Yeah, sure. You and John can come in for a class. You guys would be great.
Perfect. We have the night class for adult.
Right. You guys have to persuade John 1 to come because he's like that. He needs persuasion.
Okay, I need to go. That is in empathy, you said?
Yep.
Give me a second. I'm still working on this.
Unless you don't want him to be there. So you actually rolled a 3,
A 3.
5 is an 8. You don't have any levels in persuasion, fast talk, but and that 8 isn't enough to persuade him. But you know what? Dr. Erra, I think, helps you out and persuades John to come along. John 1 reluctantly decides that he doesn't want to miss out on this one social opportunity.
Like, we are the twin now.
Yeah.
Literally a twin.
I feel left out, but trust me, it's a good idea that I get this therapy. If I
No,
forget.
yeah, no. This is more important.
So
It's
while
way more-
Lulu is doing, empathy therapy with Pink Eye, you guys are learning from Jumbo how to take a fall.
Yay.
Yeah, let's do this. What did I roll now?
So Jumbo, you go ahead and let them. Or you guys can roll your martial arts skill rolls in Aikido with 0 levels.
Your modifier is that right?
So basically, you have a 0 in martial arts. You're gonna roll your reflex plus a 1d10, and he's gonna try to teach you how to take a fall.
I roll a reflex, right? You said?
Yep. Reflex plus 1d10.
Plus 1d10.
Wow, you really suck.
A 2. So I roll a 13. Total?
Wow. So he kicks your ass. He throws you pretty good. Jumbo, roll your Aikido. Oh, he rolls a 20. All right.
You really hit 20 all over us? Is that really what you needed to do?
Yeah. So he rolled a 20 over you guys.
He's just tired of the name calling. It's
You just T-posed. He just T-posed immediately,
Yeah.
just asserting dominance.
And it looks like John 1 rolls a 2 too. So they're pretty decent. They rolled a 13 each, something like that. What was it, 12? I think. I don't remember.
No, 13. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both rolled a 13.
Yep. And John 1 uses 2 of his luck, so he actually throws the other John. But it's a lucky shot.
No, they probably
All right, so you guys
very lost connection.
sparring a little bit for a few hours, and then Noah, go ahead and use your teaching skill. Did you gain a level and teach?
not last time. Well, I think they did, but Oh no, I didn't. I have 6 IP left.
Okay, so make a teaching skill. Oh, awesome.
Oh, nice.
Roll the 3. You get.
Now you got a level.
Nope.
Oh, no, never mind.
So how did we do this last time? We said that for every 10 points of success that you your students get to roll a 1d10 to see how many IP they get in that skill.
That sounds right, but I don't.
Don't remember. Sorry for that.
Well, if he hadn't rolled a 10, then you wouldn't get one die. You get one 1d10.
9.
So 2 IP.
And we'll see John 1. How many IP does he get?
I said 1. You said 1d10, right? Not 1d6.
Yeah, 1d10. So
Oh, my bad. Let me re-roll.
No.
No, you get 2 because 2 is within the number of 1d10.
Yeah, but statistically,
all right, fine. Roll it.
Motherfucking yeah!
I got an inspection on the dice. I feel like he nudged it.
All right, so Kwali, you get a level 1 in Aikido.
Since he rolled a 10, that means exploding dice. He rolls another one and adds that, right?
That's just how many IP he
gets. It's all right. It's all right. I'm Jack. I'm good where I'm at. This is good.
Exploding dice everywhere? No.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, enjoy that. That should be good. So we'll say Jumbo, you can make a roll a 1d10. Oh wait, how many IP and teaching do you have?
6.
So we divide everybody's score by 3. Was it? No. We just add them up. Okay, so 6. How did you get 6 before? What did we do?
You had 2 sessions. I think you had 2 different teaching sessions.
Right.
And
okay.
But I honestly don't remember how you did the IP in reverse. I don't remember that part.
Yeah, I think it was like if they scored 30 IP together, then you got 3 points. But they only scored 9 plus 8 plus 10 is 27. So you get 2 IP to add to your 6. Jump.
Get it.
So you're up to 8 for your teaching IP. All right, cool. So, yeah, Dr. Erra is a quick learner.
It's all really close to the wrestling that I'm already pretty advanced in with a 2.
It seems like you need that +1 though because you're not that good.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So you guys enjoy learning some Aikido. Let's see here. So after the class is over, there's some windows on the outside of the building here that allow you to see into one of the kind of restricted areas back here that you're not allowed to go into. This back here. You can also see into this area here too. There's like little windows. You can see that this is actually there's some kind of lab. There's a lot of tables in this room, and then
Is
also
breeding sea monkey children.
no, but
Okay.
But make an awareness notice check.
All of us?
Yeah,
All of us?
because all of you guys that are in the room, they're not pink eye.
1 second. Where's awareness level check? Is it in reflex?
It's
It's intelligence.
It's
yeah,
intelligence. Okay, got it. I found it.
19.
32.
18.
Oh,
Holy crap.
somebody's clairvoyant. Okay. Right.
I see everything. I'm only a character on paper. What is this curse? Nothing I do is my freedom.
You guys turn off the lights because you guys are
He's become too lucid.
and as you turn out the lights, you can see quite clearly outside of the room into the other offices over here. And as you see in there, there's a large glass window at this location that affords a view of not only the Martian surface in between you and the building, but also at some distance to another similar window. There's a corridor in the private ESA sector. And as you glance out the Martian landscape, your attention is captured by movement within the opposite building. There's a small figure, apparently that of a young child, who races past the window toward the end of that corridor section, toward the door here. Backwards.
No, they're breeding sea monkey children. There's gonna be another little six-armed baby.
Well, seconds later, several heavily armed ESA guards also likewise cross that window. And if you continue watching, do you?
Yes.
I do.
Okay.
I also pop popcorn at this time. Also, just like, well, this is interesting.
So you see the guards carrying the child back across the window over to one of these other rooms back here.
Okay.
And so it looks like they're dragging him, and he looks like he's kicking, probably screaming, but you can't hear it.
All right, but we don't have access to either one of these areas even before this area, right?
No.
Oh, sorry. And really quick, we're seeing that from like a window, like here.
Oh, you're
in
not
the
seeing it.
gymnasium?
Actually, it's just John, or John 1, John 2. I mean,
On 2.
Oh no, yeah, let's call him John John. That's good. Call him John John.
No, I should be named John. I should be known as John too, Sire.
Yeah, it's
There's
John
2 in my forehead. There's
There
4
you
reasons I
go.
put there.
Hey, it's John Squared. John John.
It's just John 2 that saw it.
Dig on.
Anyway, so
I was like, did you guys see that?
See what? What happened?
There were a kid, and there were he was like fighting against like adult. I think it was a good movie. On across that, and I pointed to here. I was like on this side, like yeah, there were like kids coming through there, and like some guards dragging him off.
roll a 1d10 and see if you roll lower than your luck. What is your luck, by the way?
4.
Okay, so you have to roll under a 4. 4 or below. Roll a 1d10. Okay, you managed to. So you were almost spotted watching them too. You can tell them that as well.
Oh yes. Apparently it's a no. By the way, you're not supposed to see it.
You okay? Wait, you witnessed some kind of? Did you witness a kidnapping?
I wouldn't say kidnapping. It was more. Now that I think about it, maybe it's actually kidnapping.
Well,
Yeah,
you realize that there was something wrong with the kid's arms.
Oh, also yeah,
The kid's arms were way too long.
too long. Like just one of the arm or both of the arm.
Both of them.
Come on, they're
Well,
breeding sea monkey kids.
So I told him, I was like, oh yeah, one more thing. That kid's arm is like extremely long. It's like, have you seen One Piece? You know, that one guy that have like a stretched arm.
So
Yeah,
took
but-
a taste of the gum fruit from the devil tree. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, but instead of like going back into normal arm, it just stay as long.
Oh, that's disconcerting. Okay,
The
why is it always with the genetically enhanced children? All right.
Well, we don't know if it's genetically enhanced children. It could be genetically accident children, or it could be genetically modified children. You know, it doesn't need to be enhanced every single time. You know.
I mean, from going on our past experience, and based on the fact that we're in a mining colony, I'm pretty sure this points to a similar trend. Well, Jumbo, what do you make of this?
I think that. Oh God, I think genetic enhancements go far beyond. The space is just fucking full of it. Holy shit!
I mean,
I wonder if they can make genetically enhanced female also.
I mean, we've already seen kids enhanced to work in zero G environments in order for them to be more apt slaves.
The cabal, man. They're gonna make easily programmable slaves. That's probably what this is. Escape the
It's probably more of those Irish Nazis. Yep.
Irish Nazis.
All right, so you guys.
The worst.
I don't remember if Erra believed the whole Irish. It wasn't that one of wasn't that one of like Jumbo's only fumbles was the Irish Nazi bit?
Yes.
Well,
Okay, I was just making sure.
I think that was a fumble. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
But you know what? If he's got more evidence, he could roll another credibility roll.
Please don't. I mean, whatever. Do whatever you want. Damn. Yeah. We don't have, damn it. We don't have a net runner. What happened to our new player?
he's ghosted us, I guess.
Ugh.
All right,
All right.
so you guys have to do resist torture drugs against that credibility roll of 16.
No, I refuse to believe in Irish Nazis. And I have no fucking luck, of course, to add to this.
Wouldn't it be a social role?
Oh, of course I believe that shit.
Well, it's only because he repeats it so many times.
Wait. Do I believe also for this stupid shit?
Everybody falls.
Yeah, you have to roll resist torture and drugs.
Where's that at?
It's in your cool skills.
Or you can just roll a 1d10 plus cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I got you guys. I will join the cult. No problem, man.
Damn
I
it!
will-
Of course you did.
I do not have enough luck to overpower that one, sire. I'm good. Yeah, I'm like.
Why have you
Sure,
done this
bub.
to us? Damn it, Jumbo.
Well, you know how it is. You know, you repeat a lie often enough. You know.
Yeah, no, he's just really good at this fucking at this Jonestown bullshit.
I'm planning on turning him into a cult leader near the end of this.
He's gonna have his own fucking flavor of Kool-Aid by the time this is over.
Ah.
He's just gonna jump into rooms and say, "Oh yeah."
Oh shit!
All right,
That's how you started. That's how you started Jumbo Dump. Now it's just, "Oh yeah."
So you guys
Coming from the other side. Oh yeah!
you guys walk through the cafeteria and then into the security room area where they let you go back into the infirmary area. It's kind of like your new clubhouse. It's like your social scene area. Dr. Leopold only shows up occasionally. He seems to be working on other projects down the hallway. Now maybe you can understand why.
All right. So we can tell Lulu and Pink Eye break up their little kumbaya session to tell them what we just witnessed, or what John just witnessed.
John 2, sire.
John squared.
Close enough at this point. It takes 2
Alpha
John 1
John.
to be equal to John 2. To let you guys know.
Well, Pink Eye, go ahead and add 1 temporary point to your empathy for the week.
1 temp point.
1 temporary point. Yeah.
All right, that puts me in a better state of mind.
Your empathy. So
It still doesn't make him care about genetically modified children, though.
No.
And everybody make an awareness notice check of difficulty of 10.
That was me accidentally. So, what did you say?
Roll a
Awareness?
notice 10. Yeah.
19.
Okay. Everybody else roll.
Me.
Your awareness notice.
Want me to roll one as well?
Yeah.
16.
18.
I was clairvoyant at once, but I think that blinded me also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So you're all easily aware that that there's been several other individuals who've been placed under house arrest this week, and it becomes clear that even private quarters are not as private as been imagined. During this period, the characters. You also notice everybody rolled over 15, right? You also notice many of the work gang members of the colony involved in some short meetings.
Interesting.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Fuck you're right. You're right, Omega. Fucking-
yeah.
Right, there is a cabal.
I'm always white. It's a curse and a gift.
Wait, before
They
I-
might hear us. We should start whispering, sire.
Yeah, before I say anything, I'm gonna look at my new metal friend, and I'm gonna say, hey, you don't happen to have any fancy way of scanning our current quarters, do you?
Just the most boring one. Can I make a awareness check and stand up on the ground for
I'll be back.
like wiretapping and anything?
Wait, you want a wiretap?
No, I'm looking around for wiretapping or anything.
Oh,
But
well then
awareness roll,
make-
see if I
you can
find
make-
anything, and then a basic tech roll to see if there's anything that's been wiretapped.
Make an awareness
Maybe.
notice check.
15.
Okay. You don't know.
No.
Well, you know what? Actually, you do notice that there's not a wiretap, but every single room is rigged with the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave a quick look around, then I sit back down, and I'm like, and then no, nothing exciting I could particularly do. But I think they got us pretty harshly monitored. And I point up to the camera. I'm assuming that there's the sound to go with that.
Right. So when he pointed at the camera, I start stripping nakedly.
No. If you're gonna do that, if you want, let's at least go to the urinals.
No. You see, we have to make them as uncomfortable as possible.
This is their job.
Yeah, what they're not the what is that? One of those guys from Rick and Morty? Those aren't the Garf line. So
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was like, oh, so they're okay with us being naked?
I mean, they're looking at rooms. Some of these places have like beds and stuff.
yeah, I mean they're,
So,
they're basically
at least someone's got some game in the
yeah,
station.
somebody's probably monitoring our private quarters, maybe even the bathrooms. Who knows? So
Right. And John starts to put back his clothes back together again, and it's like, maybe I should have done that.
yeah. No, Erra's gonna say we'll conduct
Let's all
that
take a
checkup later.
men's
John,
bathroom
too.
break. Come.
Yeah. You too, Lulu. Yeah,
Everyone's maneuvering to the bathrooms.
Where's the men's in this place, Snow?
Oh, well, there actually are. There's a men's room right here in the infirmary. I mean, it's just a unisex bathroom.
Everybody put your token in there. We all cram inside of the bathroom. This right here, this where I'm.
Wait. Is it? Is there?
There's really only room for like 2 people in there.
Oh yeah.
Get in.
No. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. So John start like trying to fold himself into like a little square, and then
Yeah, no, we're phone boothing this shit. It's fine.
and I'm like, do you need me to take out my clothes also?
No. We're doing the implication that we're just gonna do some really raunchy sex shit in there.
Actually,
Would it be naked? Selling the
she's
point
not sure
more.
she's gonna join you guys. She just watches you guys in disbelief. And as John 1 tries to get in there, he says, "Nah, I'm not gonna fit."
Yes, you are. If I fit here, you will fit here also.
Wait, where's Jumbo? No, Jumbo's AFK for a second. It's all right. All right. So, all right, we'll do a quickie.
So
I mean,
what you want to speak of?
a quick meeting. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so just us that are in here, Era's just gonna say.
Well, hey, John 1 actually says, you know what? If you want to probably be in a a place that's secure, we should.
Yeah, of course.
We'll go into the vehicles.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Come on. All right. Cool. Let's do that. So Era takes his foot out of the toilet, and
I just walk through everyone out the door.
And begins to slosh across the clinic to.
All right, lead the way. Where's the ship?
The vehicle area. So we got to go through there and then go back down here.
So the cafeteria is full of a lot of work gangers who've just come back from their shifts in the mining area. As you guys are crossing through the cafeteria, you see that guy Eric Johns is talking with Paula Carmulin, the rough gruff gal that wanted to beat up the guy.
Yeah,
I'd like to see her try.
You see them talking together.
Can I before? I guess this is on our way through, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, can I make a roll to see if I can tell what they're talking about? Is that awareness notice?
Yeah, that's awareness notice.
All right.
I split the sea of people walking ahead higher.
All right. They're gonna roll their awareness notice too. Let's see.
I'm very noticeable.
Ah.
I'm not the most subtle.
All right, so Paula sees you as you're walking up, and she stops talking, and watches you, and motions for Eric to shut up as well. And they just eyeball you as you walk by.
I eyeball them back. Keep
Okay.
walking.
I lift up the arm. Like I do the same motion I did with the hydraulic ram back a week ago.
Uh-huh. Oh, she's gonna roll against your
See
reputation.
if she recognizes that.
To see,
Yeah.
to see if she recognizes you. No,
No.
There's something there's something faintly recognizable there, but she can't link it, huh?
She doesn't even
Lucky.
recognize him.
Lucky roll.
At all. But she's like she does notice that there's a new droid on campus. Looks like.
Mm-hmm.
A shiny metal ass.
It's C-3PO. She says. All right, so
I'm hearing a lot of pink eye letting that stand. No, I'm just kidding.
Keep laughing. I dare them to. Walk past me in a hallway. I dare you.
All right, so we all
They give me so much as the smallest amount of sass walking past me in the hallway, they'll fucking get spread across it.
Wait up, guys.
Oh, yeah, he's following.
All right.
I was following the wrong person, by the way, for like half the thing.
Yeah, were you following John 1 around and John 1 was following you around?
Kinda.
All right.
all right. So you guys find a vehicle and hop in. It seems like it's relatively safe to talk in there without being eavesdropped upon.
So what's all this secret stuff? We're not heisting anything, are we?
I guess do you talk Dr. Lulu into coming too, or does she stay behind? I think she stays behind.
I tried to get her to come, but
You can use your persuasion fast talk.
you coming?
Pretty good.
4?
That's a 10 and a 5. That's crit. Plus
Oh,
10
shit.
IP.
You get a plus 10 or 10 IP or in persuasion fast talk. And she rolls a 3, so she comes. Like, all right, fine, I'll come. It's not like I don't have enough work to do.
All right. Awesome.
All right, so what's up? What do you guys want to talk about?
Okay. So we've got several different issues here. One which I kind of feel like might be the most pressing issue is we still don't know where A Squad is. And they're somewhere here on Mars. And they've got all our equipment. But leaving that alone for the moment, we may have witnessed what we could what we could call is a security enacted abduction of what may have been a genetically abnormal child.
Oh, great.
And-
We can sell them.
Well, I mean,
Train them.
I don't even know. I don't know that we're even in the position to do anything about this because we're also noticing that several people are going missing and possibly being held in quarters or it's hard to tell, I guess, if they're just being held against their will or if they're just being put on home lockdown, but they are being removed from the public eye.
Yeah.
So there's something going on here, and there would not be this much mystery around something that doesn't involve a shit ton of money. Or a shit ton of power circulating around a shit ton
It's
of
worth investigating.
So
Go
we're
ahead.
gonna kidnap the children.
I mean, we can. It's not the first time we've done that.
Right. It's gonna be a little Timmy. It's please gonna be a little bit Timmy. I
Dr.
hate that
Lulu,
crowd so much.
God, I
Dr.
hope
Lulu
it's Timmy.
interjects and says, "We're not going to be kidnapping any children." He's being sarcastic.
But the child is evidence that there is probably pharmaceutical or medical biotech companies involved in some kind of research here, possibly.
Well, surely there's more going on here than meets the eye. How old was this kid that looked like you saw them take?
What do you think, John? Too?
Do I remember how tall he is?
He was shorter than the guards, much shorter.
Okay, is it like waist side shorter or like a little bit taller than that?
Probably about maybe just a smidge taller than that.
So I give him just slightly tiny, like he's about at my waist side, slightly taller.
Okay, so he's probably maybe 6 or 7.
Or it could be a really fat kid who's like 3 years old. Okay.
Well, so I mean, either way, we're talking about a preteen, small child probably, and we don't know if we have no way of knowing if this child is in a similar situation as Eric, or if this child was naturally born and may have parents that are looking for him. So there could be a link between missing work gangers and whatever this kid is going through. So we never know at what stage this modification might be being applied to kids. We don't even know if it's genetic in nature or robotic. I mean, I'm pretty sure John too.
What time did you see this person getting kidnapped?
Yeah. What was that? I don't even know what time means here, but yeah.
It was dark at the time.
Yeah, so I mean, he pretty much just saw silhouettes, probably.
It was just recently. I mean, all the work gangers have come back.
But I assumed that I saw darkness. That's
yeah, but I think that's just because the area was dark. It's like a.
I just told him it was dark probably 5 minutes ago.
I mean, so you're telling me official security kidnapped or dragged back a kid during work hours?
No,
or just before the end of work hours, or post work.
These guys are bold enough that they either have the legality to keep doing this, or they have the power to do it even if people complain about it.
And I mean, we do know because of where John 2 saw them, they were able to do this behind doors of a secured facility. We just happen to be lucky enough that he saw this through the window of a secured lab. So this could be happening all the time. There could be some kind of facility back there with numerous kids or people, and this kid might have just almost escaped or something of that nature. There's a lot here that we don't know.
Whoa. Okay. So, why do we care? Dr. Lulu says.
Well, besides the idea that we could end up on this list of people that are, home incarcerated for any number of reasons, given that, our credentials are falsified, or that we are, previously wanted on Earth.
But you guys getting along with everybody? I mean, that's really all that matters.
What's that?
Are you guys getting along with everybody?
So far, we're getting along with everybody, but I haven't seen any evidence that the people that have gone missing were causing big waves or anything. I don't know why they're going missing.
Who was somebody going missing, or are they just under house arrest?
Well, I mean, I was given to understand that we just like are implying that they're under house arrest, but you did use the word. You did use the word. Well, this is player talking. You did use the word missing. I'm not sure.
Here's
The only person that might have been missing is this person who you saw being taken.
Okay.
Wait. So to clarify, people has been taken to the police station, but they've been coming back also.
They're under house arrest.
Yeah.
So
okay.
There's several individuals who've been placed under house arrest over the last couple weeks.
Okay. We just didn't know why.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
And they're not people that you know.
But we don't know why they're being put under house arrest. I mean, this could be, like a petty crimes thing, and maybe they just don't have an operating brig or something. But I'm pretty sure at this point we would know if they had an operating brig on the station.
Well, it just goes to show that there's a lot of people here, and the dorms that they have make ample brig, for everybody that's here. In fact, it kind of seems like you're already in a prison. But I mean, they just haven't locked all the doors yet.
All right.
So it's gonna be a prison break now.
Well, I mean, the fact is, they could. This facility could double as a prison, but
at any point they could lock down.
Yeah.
And it could, all of a sudden we could end up on lunar base of Phobos. No, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So I mean, I don't know.
Presumably, the reasoning behind this is to, in case there's a breach, the pressurized containers, they're all, individualized. So
yeah,
it's so that there's not like a breach that takes out the whole place.
Yeah, minimize risk. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I don't personally know if there's anything we personally need to worry about here, but clearly there's something other than just mining going on in this colony, that we could investigate.
All right.
I personally,
Lulu says. But wait, why are we investigating? Why do we care?
All right. Well, I mean, I'm just a med tech. I'm not necessarily, I'm just a ripper doc.
Being prepared.
I didn't necessarily take the the Hippocratic oath, but I don't necessarily believe in genetically modified children being stored, kept, or otherwise kept against their will. And then besides that, I mean, there's possibly money that we could be making off of the situation.
I know that there's some tempting, as tempting as it does sound, to steal some children and sell them. Honestly, we don't. And I get that you want to. I get that you want to try and do some good here, but this is a little over our heads, and we need to keep our heads low right now. Right, but I do understand your second thought process: self-preservation. Right? Yeah, this station does seem like. So there's been something weird going on at this station ever since the beginning. I don't have any trust for them. Could corpos, you know how they are. But I say, do a little investigating and let's start sabotaging. Let's start setting up some backup plans, sabotaging things so things don't go quite so badly for us when it does. If it does go, I'll go to shit.
I do also just want to say, I think maybe now is the time to decide what is it exactly we're doing on Mars. and if a squad going AWOL hampers that at all.
Well, Lulu says, I don't know what to do about A Squad. I honestly think they are probably dead. It's not like you can survive out there in a hostile environment. There's been no news of them, and no news seems to be rather suspicious. So I'm curious to know where they could have gone.
I'm also curious to know, but every day that we don't receive news is also kind of a good thing. I think.
So.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about it. I don't think that we need to worry about it. They're kind of off our plate now. It's kind of a relief for me. I feel like
I agree. I agree with Lulu there.
They'll come back. This isn't the last we see of them. I guarantee it.
If they need something from us, they'll come back. I almost don't.
We don't have enough information to make any plans. So let's live out a few more days. Let's live out a few more weeks. Keep your head low. Don't cause too many issues. Fucking bastards. Don't cause too many issues. And I don't know. Maybe I'll try and sabotage some doors. I'll start with some random persons, and then I'll see if we can't do work on ours.
What's the point of sabotage?
No, I just want to make it so I can't get locked in my room.
Oh, I see.
I don't care about other people. They get sucked into space. So I'm going to start with their doors.
Oh, I see.
I like it. Try little Timmy door first.
Okay.
All right.
And
so where's his door?
I don't know.
Nah, damn it. All right, I'll just try a random door then.
Okay.
Erra would like to see if, I only have one level in electronic security, but Erra would like to see if he can figure out how to install some kind of loop switch on the security system in the medical facility. That way, if we would like to meet in the future, he can loop a certain amount of pre-recorded footage.
You're gonna spoof the reel, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you try to do your electronic skill check. It'll unfortunately be 25 because you'll have to come up with your own tools.
I have tools.
Oh,
it's part of what I bought.
Tools you brought. Okay, then never mind. That'll give you a +5 to your roll.
Okay.
So difficulty is still 25, but with the tools, it'll give you +5.
Damn. All right. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll crit.
So close. All right.
Anyway.
I'll tell you what, you do manage to pull the thing apart, but as far as like being able to loop the thing that you want it to loop, you're not able to actually do that.
All right. Well, we'll say I'm closer to understanding maybe how. So I'll just put it back and act like nothing happened.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right. So you guys are in week 5, and you guys
moving back to the clinic area, right?
You guys are laying low, and Pink Eye is sabotaging stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a quick question. And before this session, I have a light injury. Do I recover after 5 weeks?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Okay.
In fact, Pink Eye is fully recovered too.
Yeah! Finally! I am invincible now.
Pretty good Wookiee.
I think the doctor wants to see you again, man.
I'm actually, honest to God, I am bulletproof from like mid to low caliber ammunition now.
Nice. But the doctors still want to see you.
Fuck doctors. Fuck doctors.
Yeah, if you don't go and
Throw me into space. I'll be
you don't
fine.
see Dr. Lulu once a week.
I'll punch out the sun.
For your therapy sessions, you'll go back doing empathy of 2.
Yeah, no. I'll keep doing this therapy.
Can you actually walk out on Mars?
No, I wait, give me a second.
No.
Okay, wait, there was a correction. I realized something earlier. I want to get your opinion on this now because it's not actually explained. So, while I do still have organs like lungs and whatnot, and I technically still breathe, it said I'm immune to any poison or breath attacks or so on. Whereas, let me read it exactly what it says. For instance, the lungs are replaced with high-efficiency filtration and oxygen systems. Okay, never mind, I don't have lungs. For this reason, a full Borg is immune to any kind of gas. In fact, a full Borg has a pressurized air storage cell, which it charges twice a day, eliminating the need to breathe almost entirely. No, so I have to... Wait, but is there still like a usage? Okay, so I need to charge basically twice a day.
You have half a day's worth of air then.
Yeah. So do I get half a day's? Do I get 8 hours worth of air and I can go? Am I pressure? Because I am all pressurized, or is there going to be issues with internal organ collapsing and so on?
Well, the other thing is you don't have the radiation protection.
I do not have any. Yeah, I can still take radiation, 100%.
And that
there shouldn't be any issues with your organs as far as like gravity or anything like that's concerned.
No.
It's only 1/3 gravity. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like.
And it's not like they're loosely hanging in there either. I have what it's called a bio tube or something, which is basically all my organs are in this one big cylindrical thing that goes implanted into my spine.
Nice.
I forget what it's called. Bio.
I mean,
biopod?
of course,
yeah, biopod.
Of course, I know all this because I installed it. But tell me more.
Right, John too, just listening really closely. I was like, "Can I get one of those also?"
Not anymore.
Do you have 40K?
Technically, you can go. You can go back to Crystal Palace at some point. So
yeah.
So yeah,
there's going to be issues landing. I don't know how I'm going to deal with the police and the government with this whole thing. You're supposed to have you're supposed to get a like a tracker thing and get a properly identified as a full conversion by Psycho Squad.
But this is not Earth.
Well, it turns out that the head of security has caught your attention a few times, and it is eyeballed you and it says, "Did you fully convert recently? I don't think I have been introduced to you yet. We probably should get your security number in our databanks here with your."
My arms are folded during this conversation, and I slowly kind of like shift them to my sides, like a neutral position. I just say, "This does not compute." Please ask a different question.
Are you trying to be a protocol droid? Is that what's happening here?
This does not compute.
No, you should have tried to pull one of those like the Hawking voice, like the "I'm sorry. Please ask again. I did not understand."
All right.
Yeah, okay, I'll get my identity reset with him.
All right, so
or not reset. Yeah, I'll be marked as a full conversion.
Yeah, they register you, and it's not a big deal. But
it's pretty rare on the surface. But I think there is literally a full conversion for space travel.
Yeah, but you're still being registered under an assumed name,
right?
Yep.
And you're also they're monitoring the fact that you're going in to get therapy from Dr. Lulu.
Yeah.
Once or twice a week.
The Copernicus, yeah. So Copernicus would not be common in space, but there should be at least like 30 on the Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it would totally make sense because of the way that you came in to Mars base, like totally fucked up, beyond all repair, and then already needing therapy. So yeah. All right.
All right.
Yo, you could totally lose your identity at this point. because you went
To who
into
I am.
space.
Yeah, no. If I'm trying to play it up a little bit more, but I'm gonna try and be a more neutral pink guy.
Oh no,
Especially if you're getting more
no!
empathy.
I mean, your identity could get lost. You came into space under an assumed name. You gave up your body, and you are now full Borg under an assumed name. Like Pink Eye's identity could just get like. Floop.
The issue is Pink Eye already did lose his ID. He went to war in Vietnam, and he was marked under a corporate war. It was the Neo-Vietnam War. And one of the big things about that war was like over half the people there lost their identity in a big netrunner hacking thing. Right. So
we'll get ready for round 3, big boy.
So half the people they basically were just recognized as civilians that stole weapons. So they were like outed by other like commanders and other such things as like just literal enemies in the war. So they had to literally walk back to America.
On a boat.
All right.
Yeah.
But, you know, luckily for you, you were able to get...
So many levels of identity fraud going on here.
To get a sin, you know, in spite of losing your first one.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it was a criminal sin or not. We're thinking it probably was. But, you know,
can't wait till my original sin comes back and overrides my current one.
Yeah. Well, you probably have your criminal sin... from dealing with Night City's criminal justice system, at some point. Did you ever go to jail? Did you ever get arrested?
I don't think I ever has been arrested.
Okay. Well, that would be the only way that you would probably have a sin in the States.
I joined the military, so I would have had a sin for that.
No, but you lost your sin though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't have a sin after that. That was a whole big thing about that, and I had to get it from Jumbo's guy.
Right. So there you go.
All right. So now what?
Speaking of Jumbo's guy, we haven't heard much about him. What was his name again?
Yeah, I guess I could technically live outside, and I guess I could technically could go out into Mars for a short period of time.
8 hours is not a short. 8 hours is not a short period of
radiation. I could constantly
tunnels.
Tunnels.
Yeah. You could be outdoors, out of the structures in the ice tunnels
or dust storms,
and you could just relive your nightmare.
Oh god! I actually added.
Sorry, I brought it up.
I added that to my character's trauma and triggers.
All right.
Confined spaces. My guy now has claustrophobia.
Yeah. So okay, sorry, Snow. What was you were asking Omega about the shoemaker? I guess.
Yeah. Have you been in contact with him, or have you attempted to contact him?
I've vaguely been in contact with him, giving him updates, obviously. But
you say that again?
Yeah, I've been talking with him, giving him updates on our ride here and that we made it to the base.
All right.
How long does communication take?
Well, the fact is he's on Mars.
Okay, cool. Wait, does that mean that he can get us stuff? What does the shoemaker do?
Well,
make shoes.
I mean, besides IDs.
Yeah, where do you think you got your drip, Erra? You had like a 20 in at your clothing. God, shoemaker, obviously.
Dude, that's just my natural style. That was just
You cannot call the Supreme hoodie, the slacks, and like the Gucci loafers just your style. Come on.
The Gucci loafers. Dude, I showed up on Mars in like an orange overall set with like a dirty undershirt and some like Crocs on. Like that's no.
Shoemaker
I did have
magic.
I did have some kind of like whatever combat boots or something. I guess I don't know. Anyway, all right. So what now? What's if there's a dead spot. If there's a dead spot, I'd actually like to rummage around rummage around the clinic for some drugs that I could just replace, because I got money I can spend on components for speed heal.
Well, you find some pain relievers. And I mean, those are pretty much it. You got some antibiotics. You've got packets of blood for transfusions. Let's see. You've got plenty of bandages and supplies to do surgeries. Let's see. Let's see. I think that you guys might be trying to grow some different kinds of bacteria for different kinds of antibiotics. So you got a bunch of petri dishes and some experiments going on. But you guys don't have like a whole surplus of supplies, really.
Okay. And okay, what about what I could order as far as like pharmaceutical supplies on the next like drop?
Well, you realize that shipping isn't really geared for here. Anything that you ordered would have to be shipped into or acquired from an orbital or shipped into space, and then go on a 9-month journey.
Over the next few days, can I slowly try and start my network again and start slinging like small time stuff? You know, favors here, rumors there. If there's any drugs around, get them with prejudice, maybe pay extra, and then sell them to the people that want them. Right? Not really profits I'm looking for, just trying to rebuild network.
Yeah, well, what kind of favors are you offering?
Well, first things first, I needed I was trying to sell people promises. Right.
How about we sell people your parts?
I mean, I guess I could do that. I have a lot of spare parts.
You have
XEI thing.
I have a shitload of spare parts, honest to God. I have things like several cyber eyes, a faceplate.
I can install parts for you.
Base mount.
Right on. So
But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get into I'm trying to promise people I'll skip. I'm willing to what's the word? We don't have the A team around, so maybe someone's getting pushed around, or maybe there's a bigger guy around. Right? Tell them, hey, I'll show them who's boss, or maybe I'll say something along the lines of, yeah, if you tell me who's anyone who has gotten any of the special stuff, then maybe I can start slinging again. I'll give you a great price in the future, or whatever. Right?
Right on.
Gonna try and take multiple attempts at this, and just slowly but steadily, maybe embarrass myself a few times, but just gonna slowly try and build up anything.
All right, choose an area that you want to become a fixer in. If it's good drugs, cybernetics,
Drug.
Okay.
Drug. We'll go with.
Just make your street deal roll.
What's my street deal level now? 1.
It was 6 before, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you're at a 3.
All right. Gonna activate my stress chips to get a +1 to this.
Okay.
That's a good roll.
Oh, it's a really good roll. Did you crit?
No.
All right.
8 + 3 + 7.
Okay. So so you managed to take notice that some of these brief meetings between work gangers, apparently what's going on is there's some drugs being passed.
Mm-hmm.
So there actually is a drug market going on.
Mm-hmm.
And you see some drugs being passed.
All right. How many eddies to get in on it?
All right, so is that the line you use?
Yeah.
All right, so he says, "What are you talking about, buddy?"
Mm. You know,
Now keep in mind that there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah. You know, chicken in the coop. All right. I was looking to go. I missed out on movie night. I've been out of it for so long. I was been looking to pick up some popcorn.
So he gives you a slightly odd look, but he doesn't really tell you anything else, and he just walks away.
Just ask him for any VHS tapes.
Yeah, you got any spare? Do you know anyone that's got any spare VHS? Right. I've heard there's this one really good one that's going around. It's called Black Lace.
Yeah, he just mumbles under his breath, "Just get bent, beat it."
I'll keep trying as time goes on. But that's the first day, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I tell Erra what my findings that I'm closing in on there's some actual drug trade. We might just get you some speed heal yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, also if you're, I mean, we gotta do that synergy. Like if you're getting in on the drug trade, then you gotta also try and crank out something we can sell too.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What maybe some aphrodisiac hallucinogenic?
I can't see anyone buying aphrodisiac. Let's just stick with simple hallucinogenics. Cut them down real thin. So small profits, sling little things. We're not going to be getting a whole lot of money from this place, but maybe we can make some friends. Right. So next time we want some speed heal, or next time you want to make an intelligence booster, you can do it pretty easy. Right. Plus, we already have a decent amount of money, so
We can always have more.
yeah, of course, absolutely. You don't have to tell me that. God,
Well,
I made it in the world.
you see Anetta again, Dr. Erra.
All right.
Apparently she can go past the security doors down the hall from you to the right or to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And so occasionally she'll come down and she'll have a look at some of the samples that you guys are growing, and she'll take some notes. So she comes in to view the samples one day and sees you standing there and she says, "Hello, handsome. How are things going back over here in the infirmary?"
I haven't killed anyone yet.
And I would say, they just keep getting better and better, I would say.
Well, that's good. I just have to check on these samples here. Anyway, she's taking some notes. Doesn't really pay attention to you.
I got nothing, guys.
You don't have anything? Are you kidding me?
It's horrible. I'm just the more I think about how these sessions are like recorded, the more it's getting to my head when I'm trying to actually spit game on these like.
You're weak. Okay, wait. I'm gonna DM you. They're all horrible. You gotta suck it up. No, I'm not even gonna DM. Wait. Actually, I am. I'm sending you some fucking pickup lines.
Oh my God. It's just we're in the actual same room together. You're actually
I'm whispering them.
you're actually like whatever messenger we would normally have on our like agents or whatever. Oh my God. Oh my God.
These are the best.
I'm gonna make
try at least one of them, please.
I'm gonna make a modification. I'm gonna make a modification here, but yeah.
All right, you got this.
Oh my god. All right. So I'm gonna
Swipes
kind of
back the hair.
I'm gonna kind of like observe her observing the samples and kind of walk up close, and I'm gonna say something like, have you noticed any complex carbon samples that you might want to date?
She suddenly stops writing. Roll your seduction roll.
Oh God. Oh,
not bad.
Come on, he's got to get a bonus for that.
He's got
That was clean.
He's just got a boner. That's all.
Oh, it hurts.
It hurts.
I feel like
bad. Yeah,
that's what I feel like that's what I deserve.
Don't worry, you've made all of the 2 people who are gonna watch the video cringe.
Right. So she resumes writing and she says, not really into dating right now, but maybe are you into partying?
Oh.
And she kind of gives you this like sly look.
There's only one answer to that question.
Well, chemical bonds. Yeah, I'm into that.
Well, right on. Let's hang out later.
You got it.
And she says, you can come by my bunk. My roommate's gonna be out of town today. I don't know, maybe around 2.
Out of town on Mars? I'm not asking these questions. I'm just mouthing them out. I'm just mouthing them over to Pink Eye.
Like she's like 2 a.m. Like really.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
And then so you have her room number, and then she leaves, and she's really casual, just kind of walks out, saunters off.
Oh man, yo, this is a setup. that was
Hopefully this one doesn't turn into a cultist as well.
No, the other one.
They all do.
What? Tova wasn't a cultist.
Not my shit.
I don't know about that.
Did I miss something? Is Tova a cultist?
No, we had like a whole fucking moment about.
Well,
you being like, oh yeah, I thank God I dodged that bullet.
That's Jumbo's fault. I'm just kidding. All right. Well, Erra's totally psyched, and as soon as she leaves, like, yeah, he's high fiving Pink Eye and everything, but I totally think this is a setup. This is great. This is too easy.
So, Pink Eye, you realize that you actually have a work to do at this. You're part of the supply chain manager, so you're actually even more in tune with what needs to be ordered and what there is on the station, what's available, what's not available. The problem is that this is a logistics nightmare. Is what you've been put in charge of. So you've got tons of spreadsheets. You've got lots of different companies that you're ordering from. Lots of different protocols that you have to follow, and it's you're basically
chain of command all fucked up.
Yeah, all the books are wrong. And it looks like the last person that did this really didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
All right. I try to fix things to the best of my ability, and by the best of my ability, I mean, and by fix things, I mean fix everything but the things I can sell, and have those disappear into me or my pockets.
Well, the fact is, you realize that that everyone depends on you for their survival, essentially.
Yeah.
So
Because if I fuck up, if I realize that we were supposed to get that air shipment, if we have this much air and we were supposed to get that air shipment 3 weeks ago, and then we figure out 3 weeks, and then we check it out and it wasn't shipped at all, right? Then eventually we'll have issues. Yeah, I can see that. But that's why I'm trying to I want to try and get a handle on everything, right, to the best of my ability, and I want to see if I can't make any excess disappear. Right, like if there's ever been anything that we've just been, because someone didn't know what they were doing, so they just kept ordering the same thing over and over again, because you can never have too much water, right? If they've just they've been stockpiling like one resource for like a shitload or anything.
The fact is, you're trying to become self-sufficient too. So
yeah.
So far you guys haven't found any really clear water sources yet.
No.
Or maybe you have. You're not really sure. So you've been trying to make sense of the logistics.
So was this an accounting role?
Yeah, you definitely need an accounting role, but and then you can do a street deal roll based on the accounting. So you haven't been able to make sense of the accounting yet, unless you want to use 3 points of luck.
Yeah, we'll use 3 points of luck. Let's try and get a better sense of what's going on in the station.
All right. So by using 3 points of luck, you discover that this accounting system is royally fucked, and you're probably going to have to go and inspect things by hand in order to really get a clear accounting.
All right. This is going to be my strategy. I'm going to go into the different places at the station, and I'm going to inspect everything by hand. All right. Whenever I walk into a place, all right, where there's some new people working around, I'm going to just try and intimidate them for the answers.
All right. Well, it turns out that you actually don't have access to the entire area, so you have to go to security.
Go to security, jump back. All right. Yeah, I'll fall into the loop. I'll try and be a hard ass about everything, though.
Yeah. Well, so security ends up trying to figure out a way to deal with you in the most professional manner possible, because they realize that you're kind of a problem case. You're a little bit of a hard ass, and I mean, they're used to balloons being the
persuasion or social role, because I am trying to get the point across to them that that their survival depends on this.
Right. So you're trying to figure out the inventory for what now? Just the basic life support.
Everything. It's fucked.
So power.
From life support to power to resource management to food.
Yep. Okay, so pick one.
Let's start with food.
Okay. So
let's start with things that we consume.
Roll your security. Roll your persuasion fast talk roll.
I'm gonna have to leave.
No.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh no, all's good. Just gotta head to bed. I'll see you guys next Friday or tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, see you later,
Before
man.
you take off, no, do you mind helping us out with one little thing?
Yes.
We need you to help us get in contact with the shoemaker.
The shoemaker.
Mm-hmm. What's his name again? Didn't he have a name?
Yes, I believe he did. Let me go back a bit. Sorry. Should take notes, but I never do.
You can make an awareness notice check, and I'll, if you roll a 15, I'll tell it to you.
Got it. Come on.
Okay, it's the Sandman.
The Sandman, I totally didn't forget.
Right.
I just need to contact him. I can sling you his deets. Just,
So, in your awareness, you also realize that he's not on the ESA roster anywhere.
He goes by a different name, but it's fishy that I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, you haven't heard from him at all, actually.
I updated him, but didn't get a single response back. I don't know if you guys want to find out more about him. You do that. Give you guys his number and all that.
Well, do you do any asking around about him, or do you just note that you haven't heard from him?
I note that I haven't heard from him.
Okay. All right, so you're laying low. I get it.
Yep.
Cool. All right, well, we'll see you next week then.
See you next week or tomorrow at movie night.
Movie night.
All
Good
right.
night.
It's RoboCop.
Later. Good night.
All right. See ya.
Nice.
Are you actually
Yeah,
watching
you guys-
RoboCop?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Tomorrow's RoboCop, the original.
Really?
Cool shit.
If I can
See you
show-
guys tomorrow.
Dude,
Yeah,
it makes so
that's
much
it.
sense. Since you guys are RoboCop.
Yeah, I know. It's perfect. It's
There
so
literally is a RoboCop full conversion. I didn't take that one; it was too expensive. But they're actually it's called the Enforcer. It's literally just RoboCop. It's a police version.
good. But doesn't it look like the Appleseed thing? Like had like the rabbit ears and the weird like camera face.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it as much as RoboCop is. Yeah,
Uh-huh. I mean, totally.
It does got the
I get
single
it.
slit
Totally
eye.
is. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
It looks like it's like the thing from Appleseed, but it's totally a fucking RoboCop. Yeah, no, I get it. All right.
All right. Well, so much for getting in touch with Sandman. At least you guys know who Sandman is. He's the shoemaker that got you your shoes.
Is he gonna be important?
Well, I would think so. I mean, he's kind of the one that recruited you guys to come out here and pose as ESA colonists. You're not really sure why, though. I mean, Jumbo's never
Interesting.
really. I mean, Jumbo talks a lot of shit, so maybe he did explain it, and you just didn't really put it all together yet. You can speculate.
Well, John too are smart, but not in that kind of smart way.
What do you
Is-
think?
He's smart at bashing people head in.
Oh, I like that. I'm good at that too.
Yeah. And any other smart is a little bit hard for me.
hmm I totally get it.
Well, then you guys are in the dark. You guys aren't really sure what's going on yet. And you guys are just trying to make the most of it, which is cool. So, Pink Eye, because you've probably the closest to figuring out what's going on around here as far as the logistics, the supply chain, and all that, you realize that there's really not a whole lot of room for, error here. And if there's, one thing that you guys need to make sure that you get squared away is make sure that you have enough food and life support and electricity
Yeah.
to continue all the operations. Eventually find an underground glacier that you can turn into water and then make that into fuel, so that way you can become more self-sufficient.
All right. Yeah, man. I'm going to go ahead and I rolled a 16 on my persuasion and fast talk.
All right, so your persuasion and fast talk gives you a little bit of leeway with the security, and so they're a little bit more likely to be able to help you, get the information that you need. But basically, they set you up with the computer and give you access to all of everybody's emails, who's in charge of doing the count by hands, and so they discourage you from going around and counting everything by hand.
Oh God! So they want me to email everyone.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Fucking
What do you mean
desk jockey.
discourage me? All right, I'm gonna email people. If they don't respond within 3 hours, I go and speak to them. All right. That's the response window. That's the response. I know your security. I don't care. This is survival for me and you.
So they put you behind a desk in the security room.
He's become robo bureaucrat.
I'm gonna. I guess.
You're back here. Bud.
Library
Yeah.
search.
You're back here. You get to do library search. You got to do accounting. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I begin emailing all the names I remember and the names I have in my sheets and whatnot of where supplies went to, what they did with them, what is the current stock, what is current information. I want everything. Give it all.
security tells you, look, you know what, you got to give them 3 days. You know, because there's other things.
3 hours.
3 days, dude.
I'll give them 3 days. All right, then then I'm going in.
Like, all right, you did that.
Pink Eye catches himself when he was about to say cracking some knees.
All right. So anyway, so you're in bureaucratic hell.
Yeah, I'm now a bureaucrat.
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess no more therapy or street deal build up.
You become what you promised to destroy. You're supposed to destroy the mannequin.
You must become a bureaucrat in order to defeat the bureaucrats. You cannot defeat the corpos if you aren't one.
Do you make mention of the name Sandman at any point to anyone else?
A Sandman? What do you say?
Do you make mention of the name Sandman to anyone?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's a little too suspicious. I look around for it. I keep my ears open though.
Yeah. Okay. Do you ask anybody about drugs or where to get drugs?
No one in like the upper levels of management.
Okay.
No.
All right. So make your street deal roll.
Also, do tell me if I ever see someone that's also a full Borg.
Right.
Apparently, full Borgs are like the buddy with each other.
Yeah, I would imagine so, but you don't see any at ESA.
No. All right.
Not on Mars. But a lot of them are at Crystal Palace. That's where you see most of them. Anyway, go ahead and make your awareness notice roll.
Hell yeah. Let's roll another crit. Come on. That's a fumble.
All right, never mind.
Fumble 8.
So you get kind of into your work, and the time kind of flies by. Pretty soon you realize that you've been there for a long time.
Been there for.
Yeah, I've been doing all the emails, but you get a lot of work done. Eventually they tell you to go home and get the fuck out, and you can come back tomorrow.
All right.
So you trudge off back to your room, or maybe you go back to the infirmary. The infirmary's closed. If you try to go there, everybody's left.
Ah, damn it. Go. I go back to my room.
Yeah. So you get to your room. You've noticed that there's you share a room with other maelstroms, who are work gangers. You can make a street deal roll with them and see if they tell you anything about anything you're looking for. If you want to ask them, do you ask them?
Yeah. Let's try another chicken in the coop strategy before I go to bed.
Okay. So, do you have any luck left?
I have 3 points of luck left. Should I bring it up to 15?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll bring it up to 15. That's my luck for the day.
You find out about there's a synthetic drug known as Starlight, which is a euphoric and also generates an increase to intelligence. It makes it very highly addictive, but it's also very expensive. But you find out that some of the work gangers have been trading favors for like obligations, essentially. You'll when I ask you to do me a favor, you'll do me a favor. Kind of thing.
Yeah. I knew there was going to be some favor trading, but that's why I was kind of like poking around trying to figure out what. Okay, so now I know what to ask them, right? Hey, I'm in charge of whatever. I'll cover you for whatever here. If you, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but they say, look, I think that you'd need to you'd need to be okayed first before you could just like talk to somebody that's dealing with stuff. You kind of it's very, very selective. So
You mean okay?
well, the person who's got the favor, it's a chain. So it means that they provide a protective layer around the person who's got the supply.
Wait, sorry, you cut out there. Can you say that last bit again?
Yeah, it means that the person who's owing the favor becomes a protective layer around the supplier.
All right. So
So you can only, you
people.
can. So basically, it means that you can only get any of this stuff through your Maelstrom contacts that you know there in your room. They're not allowed to, bring you in. You have to go through them.
It's not possible because I'm just an outsider.
Well, they're outsiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But like if I owe someone a favor and then I owe, I protect them because they owe me.
The favor
I owe
is
them
that
too.
you can't tell anybody that they're supplying you with drugs.
Yeah, no.
And on top of it all, if they want you to, they're gonna say, okay, well, my higher up wants you to do this.
Wait, so I've been losing vowels in what you've been saying.
So basically, what it comes down to is that you're obligated to keep the connection a secret. You can't go any higher up than the person that introduced you to this. So you've got one of the Maelstrom guys who's there, as your contact. We'll say it's
They already set up a pyramid scheme.
It's Marshall. You already know Franklin from before.
Yeah.
So he's your guy.
Franklin, you say?
Yeah. And he can't tell you who he's getting it from. Otherwise, they'll cut him off and probably kill him.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll keep it. I'll continue searching around. All right. Not from these guys though. I'll keep my ears open and I'll see if I can't do anything. But yeah, I think that's a dead end. I think no matter what I do now is a dead end. So if I ever even mention the word Starlight, then that means I went from one person. I'm talking to other people. This is a very smart pyramid scheme that they're doing. It's impossible to move up it at all.
But
especially if you're smart.
If you want Starlight, you can get it from Franklin. He'll give it to you.
Yeah. All right. What's he sell it for? How much heads per Starlight?
Oh, it's 600.
100 heads. All right. I'm going to keep an eye on Franklin and see if he ever tries to sell it to others.
Right. Okay.
But other than that, yeah, I take my rest. I'll even buy one. How much? When can I purchase some Starlight from him?
Oh, he'll sell it to you right now. He's got it.
All right. How much? Dose, or do we go by ounce?
Yeah, it's 600 per dose.
All right. I spent 600 and I take a dose of Starlight.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide that.
Yeah. So if you do it now, I'll tell you how it goes.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So
I'm not using it now. I'm purchasing it now and I'm hiding it.
Oh well, I won't tell you how it goes until you use it.
Oh, sorry. I thought that when you said you do it now, like purchasing it.
No.
I don't even know if I can use Starlight or not.
For research purposes.
So we're gonna give it to Erra first.
Bring it back to the pharmacist boy.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Over here.
Franklin's cool guy, right? Until I learn about the fact, if I learn that he's talked to other people and he sold it to other people, right? Then I'm gonna get more ambitious. If not, then we might be shit out of luck. I might have to blackmail some people, or I might have to do some interrogating to learn who's right at the top of the pyramid, which is a tricky and difficult maneuver without getting completely cut off from everything and then getting ratted to security.
Indeed it is. All right, so do you bring your dose to Dr. Erra?
Yeah, the next day I'll bring it to Erra.
Okay, and so you don't do it, you take it to him. All right, so Dr. Erra, you're welcome to do a pharmaceutical roll. Let's see if you can
slide it over to him. I'm like, slide it over to him. Use my upper body to kind of cover the sight line from the camera, right? And then I kind of look over to Erra. I'm like, please tell me that's not flat baking soda.
Okay. And I'd like to hold on a second. Tori. All right, I'd like to use my my medical scanner to my drug analyzer kit
Yes, you have a drug analyzing kit.
to tell what like the components are.
So if you use the drug analyzing kit, it has a potential to decrease the potentiality of the drug, making it less potent.
Yeah, I'm not worried about taking it. I'm worried, but I do want to know if I can make it better.
Yeah, you'll probably destroy it if you do that. So
Yeah, that's
you know,
exactly what I'm expecting.
You won't be able to use it, but you'll be able to tell what it's made out of. If you make a success, if your pharmaceutical roll is higher than its difficulty, then you will be able to determine what it's made out of.
All right, here we go. Do it.
All right.
19.
So you are able to determine that it is a expensive euphoric drug that gives you a +1 to intelligence during its use. It is highly addictive and very expensive. The drug is you since you've never heard of it, you're obviously assuming that it's very rare, and that there's probably only like one person on the whole Mars that has access to it.
Okay.
Because of its price.
What do we need to make it? Common material? Is it like super common, the materials? Or are they like some expensive and weird and strange things that are obviously being grown? Or what's up that?
It looks like they're just.
Or can we just say that like I know what the components are now?
They're just rare materials.
Okay, but I know what they are.
They are, but you don't know where to get them.
But yeah, they're not. Okay, so but here's my idea. What I would like to do is I would like to set up two things. You said that when I was looking around the inventory that I found painkillers and that we had petri dishes set up.
Yeah.
I would like to set up a culture to cultivate a sporadic fungus, and I would like to start disassembling a few painkillers. And what I want to do is to create a level 1. Well, I don't know what. Well, here, let me tell you what I want to do. I want to create a hallucinogenic euphoric using components from the painkillers and using cultivating a hallucinogenic fungus.
Okay.
One of the simplest drugs to make.
And you know what? I mean, fuck it. I'll just make it level 3 for splash.
Okay. So it's an 18 difficulty with and it has unknown side effects.
It has unknown side effects?
I'll just say that you don't know of any side effects that it might have.
Any contamination from the lab and other such things using your strange materials.
I mean, I really want to talk about this later, but okay. Let's see.
Oh, good job.
All right. And I'd like to pass this back to Pink Eye.
Using my steamed fixer eyes. Is it ruined?
Yeah, it's ruined.
Yeah, I dispose of it quietly.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about the Stardust or whatever it's called. Starlight. I'm not talking about the Starlight. I'm talking about Vaporwave, which I'm now passing back to Pink Eye.
So you actually successfully made it?
That's what I just rolled, yeah.
Oh, shit. Look at it. I kind of scratch my chin. That's interesting. How much more can you make?
I mean, we're always going to have painkillers, I'm assuming, in a mining facility. And as long as I can keep cultivating fungus, it should be a pretty steady prop.
Well,
Okay,
you don't
well,
have an
maybe.
unlimited. You don't have an unlimited supply of painkillers.
Not unlimited. I don't know if I said unlimited. I just said we should have
Steady
them
supply.
in stock. A steady supply. Yeah.
All right, I'll bump you up to the top in my orders. What we need right now.
What's that?
You have a little over 60 units of painkillers left.
Okay.
Well, there'll be a pharmacy restock soon. In the meantime, I'll see what I can't do to see if I can't.
Am I meeting
sell it.
Am I meeting tonight
Yeah.
with?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You are.
Let me wait. Maybe let me do some. Let me do some research. Cause Chemical Girl said she likes the party.
You might want to take this with you.
Keep it. Yeah, all yours.
I'm
My
gonna
strategy was going to be a bit more. My strategy was going to be a unique one, but considering we have such easy access,
do it the same. Yeah, no, I think we do exactly. Well, you know what?
no, all yours.
No, but
Put a hand on
okay.
his shoulder. Yeah.
I'm gonna
There's
hold on.
one thing you're
yeah.
good at. It's selling things. You got
Okay.
this.
I'm just, I just don't want to. I just worried that like Snow's gonna screw me on this one. Like, and I'm gonna end up with like a brain dead chemist or something like that. Okay. Okay. So I'm holding on to it. I'll hold on to it. And yeah.
Roll a 1d10.
D10. Unknown, unspecified reason. 8.
All right, cool.
I didn't.
So are you going up to this chick's room? What's her name?
Anita? Is this test?
Yeah, close enough. Is that where you're headed?
Yeah.
Roll your wardrobe and style check again.
Oh. I mean, clearly it wasn't the wardrobe and style last time that got her. That's the lesson that I learned. I learned that I put too much into how I look, and that wasn't the key. It was it was all about being myself, really. Shit.
All right.
Keep believing yours that one, man.
So
Yeah.
you can add 1 to your seduction roll,
All right.
and so you knock on her door, and she answers, and it looks like her room is kind of like all candles and darkly lit,
Oh dang, girl.
So,
Said party. I didn't know there was going to be candles.
and there's music going on, and she's like, "Oh, hey, come in."
There's music going on and what?
And candles,
Okay.
light,
All right, cool. I'm gonna try and make this as little awkward as possible between, and I mean for us.
So go ahead and make your seduction roll
Okay.
and add a +1.
Oh.
All right. Well,
see what I'm doing with that.
so do you come on strong, or you kind of play it back? What's your?
Oh, sorry. So there's I didn't add the +1 to that, so that's a 15.
Oh, good. But what's your strategy?
I'm leaning up on the door as she opens it, like the door edge, and she answers the door. I'm like, oh hey girl, but then I look around and I see all the candles and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, it's are we celebrating a special occasion?
So you actually beat her seduction roll. Seduction is empathy, right? Empathy 7 3 1.
Yoop.
No, actually, she rolled a 16. So
no shit.
So her seduction is a little stronger than yours, and which means
Oh no, she's got candles.
She just kind of like.
That just means she's taking control.
makes it all happen, and you're basically in the passenger seat. All right. So she's
drugs for getting sold today.
She expertly seduces you, bro, and it starts to ask you questions about all of your friends and wants to know everything about Dr. Lulu. What's your relationship like with her? And of course you just spill the beans because you think that she might be like trying to suss you out to like figure out if you're like an item with her. So because she kind of tricks you, because you're trying to like tell her everything. Oh no, she and we're just friends, right? And then so she asks you an innocent question, and then pretty soon you're like spilling the whole beans, telling her life story.
So I don't get any resist torture on that or anything.
You could try, but you gotta beat her 16.
Bullshit. Well, wait. I got something that might lower that difficulty rating. So
you only realize after the fact.
So I do pick up this little tab out of my pants off of the floor, and I said, "Oh, you said you like to party, right?"
What you got?
Well, I know you're into chemistry. I made this especially for you.
And what's that?
I call it Vaporwave. It's
you got to use your persuasion fast talk now. You got to beat her 16.
Oh, come on! Oh,
you got a 10 in empathy. You got this.
Oh, come on!
Oh!
Beats.
I'll give it to you because you're wardrobe and style.
All right.
That's funny. Okay, so she's like, okay, I'll take it. So she crushes it up and snorts it.
Oh, of course she does. God damn it, she's a party girl. All right, so all right, and then like this is I'm assuming this is like kind of either intra or post-coital, and I'm just kind of like, all right, you got to tell me everything you feel, okay? And then this is where the market research happens.
Well,
and
okay, so
is this why you're single in this campaign?
Single isn't bad. Single's not a bad thing.
No.
She starts to have strong delusions, and begins to act as if she's talking to an alien being.
I start doing like the little like the Mork and Mindy thing, like the nanu.
Well, her hallucinations are pretty strong, so you freak her out, and she runs out the room.
See, I knew
would have been too weird to lock the door, eh?
I knew Snow was gonna screw me, dude.
Absolutely. All right, let's kill her now.
We have things to talk about in this pharmaceutical system.
You could try to soothe her and bring her back into the room. Try to
make an animal handling check.
I mean,
oh yeah, it's not in this game. My bad.
Just make another persuasion fast talk.
All right.
Not a social. It's a fumble.
Oh, come on.
Oh, dude. All right. Well, that's okay. You just don't manage to help. So she's kind of wandering around the halls and and half dressed. It's like really late at night though, so there's not really anybody around.
I was gonna say earlier, I do have four ranks in zoology. That's what I was.
Well, do you try to lure
All right.
with treats? What's up?
All right. So wait a minute. Okay. So I would like to can I like either diagnose or pharmaceutical figure out like what's going on with her to see if there's like something that'll either bring her down or that I can like bring her back down or first let me do that.
All right. You can either use diagnose or pharmaceuticals to do that.
I can use diagnose or pharmaceutical. Is that what you said? Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I use pharmaceutical. Maybe makes more sense. So maybe I have like I don't know, like maybe there's some like ice or some like chocolate or I don't know something in the room that I try to figure out that I can use to help her bring her back down. If I like rub some ice on her inner wrists or something like that.
All right. So you rolled higher than the drug's difficulty to make. So that means that you're able to figure out some kind of way to counter its effects. But you still have to persuade her, or at least maybe you can intimidate her or use some other.
No, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to make it any worse for her at this point.
Yeah. I mean,
but what I am gonna say like
you could get her in a wrestling hold or something.
I'm gonna say like I'm just gonna tell her, oh, I'm sorry, that was my first try at it. I must have gotten something wrong in the culture. Maybe next time you can help me out and have a look. Why don't you let me walk you back to your room and I'll try to persuasion fast talk her again with maybe less success.
So she's still pretty freaked out. She's having pretty strong hallucinations, and as soon as you try to come near her, she moves further away.
Okay. All right. Wait.
I mean, the good news is that nobody's really noticed because it's just you two in the hallway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also I'm not going to do anything to like make this worse any more than I already am. Let's see.
Hey, she's not in her room or her chemistry spot where she was. Fucking ransack the place.
Well, what I will do is I'm just gonna tell her just stay calm. I'll stay over here. I know you're freaking out on what maybe I don't look like. Maybe you think I look different than I do right now. I'm gonna go back to your room, and you can come back. You can come back anytime you feel a little bit better. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say I'll have some water there waiting for you. I'm gonna go back to the room, and I'm gonna get dressed. And I would like to search around the room to see if she has anything hidden in like a stashed area, as far as like maybe she's got some hidden chems, maybe she's got some like hidden something she's like not supposed to have. I don't know.
Are you gonna make an awareness notice check, or I guess is there a search skill?
I don't know that I see still.
You just use awareness notice. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll just use.
You have a -1 because it's dark, unless you turn on the lights.
Oh well, I mean, I guess I'll turn on the lights. I'm the only one there in the room. All right. 19.
Well, the first thing you're aware of is that, candles burning by themselves are pose a fire hazard, and it could probably, cause a really big problem.
Yeah,
you're not
I'll put
sure if
those out as I'm looking around.
You're not even sure if those are regulation.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put those out as I'm looking around.
You're sure those are breaking some regulations. All right, and then since you turn the light on, you are able to find, she's got a ton of shoes.
She's styling. Okay.
Yeah, and she's got like different outfits and stuff. And her closet is just full of clothes and shoes, but you don't really see any drugs that you're looking for, and you don't really find anything kind of incriminating either.
Okay, so I don't find any like dual identification or
No.
or any strange devices,
Right.
or any like syringe ready chems or anything.
No, just a lot of clothes and shoes, basically.
Okay, so I calm down a little bit, but now I'm dressed. I pour out some water, put it in a glass on the table, and I'm gonna turn the lights back off, and I guess walk out.
Okay. Do you head back to the infirmary?
Yeah, that's really funny.
I'm going to. I would head back to the infirmary. I want to see if I see her on the way there to just, tell her that her room she would be safe and fine back in her room. I won't be there or something like that.
John, what are you doing while this is happening? I mean, John too.
Right.
John squared.
John, a second.
So
John
just realized that if Dr. Erra was able to get a date before him, or be able to screw somebody before him, how on earth he's not able to do it? So he's trying to hit up on some ladies to do one night stand.
Well, what's interesting is that while you're striking out in that area,
he rolls to see if there's any MILFs.
You happen to notice this gal walking around in a nightie. She seems to be a little delirious.
I know that's the same girl that Dr. Erra is trying to hit on.
Make an awareness notice check.
It would be the easiest thing, though.
You wouldn't know. Why would you know?
No, just based on what you say about her. Do I pick up the thing that
Make an awareness notice check.
Give me a second. Where's awareness again?
Intelligence.
I'm found it. 17. Do I?
I'm gonna say no.
Right. So I was like, oh, she's free. And it's like, hello. She's young, right?
I got some chemistry pickup lines for you too.
Probably in mid-20s, early 30s, maybe.
20s, like, hello, beautiful. What you doing out there?
She seems really sketched out. So, just you talking to her, you're gonna have to make a persuasion, fast talk to make sure that you don't scare her away.
Right. And one question: where is the persuasion of us talking? Find it.
This is like
Eight.
deteriorating into like the worst situation.
All right, so she is sketched out by you. She does not want to talk to you.
It's like what the hell? It's like, can I try one more time just to see if it's like it works?
Okay, but if you fail on this one, she might scream out for help.
He might what? Kill me?
No, she might scream
Scream.
out for help.
Right. Okay. I still have 4 luck. I'm just gonna put everything on this one. I roll the same one.
Okay,
Oh,
but you get
God.
4 to it though, right?
I put all 4 luck I have, so 12 total.
Oh, hold on a second. So you rolled an 8,
Mhm.
and your persuasion. Hold on. Let me see here. Where?
So it's also
He has a 0 persuasion, apparently.
I have 0. Yeah.
And also a 0 cool, or empathy, apparently, as well.
No,
Yeah.
he's got more than that.
Can't
Your
be-
empathy is 5,
Well, I meant it's 5. Okay.
so you can add 5 plus 4 is 9 plus your 8.
Plus 8, 17. Okay.
Yeah, so you're good. You actually
Okay.
you actually persuade her using your luck to come to your room with John 1.
Oh God.
No. John wants to stay out the hell out of this one. This is something that I don't want to share.
Oh God.
Keep John one thing in one. I have
All of
2
this is
things.
wrong.
One gets the face, one gets booty duty.
So John says, "Okay, well you get her this time, but next time she won't know it's not you." And he walks out the door.
I give a thumbs up and a wink at him. Is she still freaking out or something?
Well, you persuaded her to come into your room, and she appears to feel safe because you've told the other John 1 to basically stand guard duty outside the door.
Are you telling me that 2 of the same person, while in like some sort of psychedelics, doesn't freak her out?
Apparently not. She's, I don't know,
Hmm.
if like this is okay to her, a little bit of normalcy,
She's assuming she's hallucinating.
Right. So how badly is she like freaking out?
Pretty badly.
Okay. I will just probably just
She starts
put her
telling
to
you
sleep.
that that she took this drug and she doesn't know what's going on, but everything is trying to eat her, and she's not okay with that.
Yeah, I'll just probably sit down next to her and just hold her, just making sure that she's okay, and checking her also with some touch while I'm holding her.
All right, you can make a seduction roll because holding her, she's gonna have to probably.
This feels so uncomfortable.
Let down some guard there.
What's seduction again? Under
Empathy, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I have expert intelligence cool body. Okay, there we go. Hey, it's 14. Not bad, but not good.
Not bad, but not good enough. Tell you what, she's not turned off by it, and because of her hallucinations and euphoria, she starts to calm down a little bit, and she's not running away from you, but
I don't push it anywhere than that, huh?
yeah. So she's allowing you to hold her basically.
What is it?
She, it permits you to hold her.
Okay, and that's pretty much it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. So, that goes on for like an hour or two. She falls asleep eventually.
I was like, okay, right. Usually I run out about around this time because after sleeping, not doesn't want to pay.
Well, make an awareness notice check.
Awareness. Okay. Yeah. Give me a second. That is on intelligent, right? Yep.
Yeah.
16.
Okay. You realize that she's not really sleeping. She's just, resting. She's calmer.
Oh, sorry, I got cut out. What's up?
Oh, she's not really asleep. She's just resting. She's calmer.
Oh, okay. So John 2 doesn't know what to do in this situation.
Yep. I got it.
Usually John 2, pick up chicks, bang her, and try to run away.
Yep.
So he doesn't know in which part he's on right now. It's like he's not exactly banging her, but not exactly, run away part.
Sure. Yep.
What?
So,
Do you try talking?
Don't you just completely just stare at her.
Okay. So, she's not really looking at you. She's kind of looking away. So, she's just resting there while she's dealing with her own hallucinations.
Right? I'm just completely watching her.
All right. So, yeah, she ignores you for, a while, maybe an hour or two. Meanwhile, John 1 sneaks back into the room and says, "Yo, dude, what are you guys doing in here?"
I'm finally watching somebody who is also in hallucinating.
All right. Well, I'm tired, man. I'm not sleeping out here. I'm going to bed. So he crawls into the other bunk and starts to snore. Hello?
Sorry, the Discord's been doing acting a little bit up to right now. It's been cutting in and out for me.
Oh, bummer. All right, so John 1 slips into the room, inquires about what you guys are up to, and then says, "Hey, I'm tired. I'm going to bed." And he crawls into his bed and starts to snore.
Right. Okay. I asked her if she wants, to lead her into her own room.
She agrees.
Right. And then John 2 tried to make a move on her.
Okay, so you seduction again.
Okay, I can do this. John 2 can do this. He have a lot of cool in him. This is why he have it. Right.
All right, well, I don't think that's going to help much.
No, it doesn't. It does not.
Yeah, she rolls higher than that.
Well, John 2 has failed.
She says thanks for offering to walk me back to my room as she gets up.
And I was just like, no problem.
Yeah,
And it's like,
she's a Mars 11, attractiveness of 9.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so you walk her back, and now you know where she's at though.
Okay.
And she says, I'll see you around. What's your name?
John 2.
Okay, John 2. Thank you. And she says goodnight, and then closes her door.
I was like, dang it, what's wrong with me? I usually do this really easily.
It's because you're being recorded.
Did John 2 realize that he almost turned into sex tape?
Yeah, he almost turned into a sex tape.
I was like, goddamn cameras. Can John too decided to like just to tape up the cameras in his room like this time, so
Sure.
Back.
Wouldn't be that hard.
right? Do I need to like roll for awareness to see if it's where he is?
You would probably need to find the cameras in your room. Yeah, you need to roll an awareness notice check.
Right. Okay. Give me a second. $16.
Yeah, you find it. It's just one.
Right. So I just I took my anger out and just rip it out.
Oh, you can't rip it out. It's recessed into a hole.
Into the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to punch it out? Like just punch the camera
It's too small.
into
Does he got the hydraulic ram?
Yeah, I do.
It might be
You
too
can
small.
fucking punch the wall out.
Yeah, you can punch the wall, but you might not actually do it because it's recessed pretty deep, and the walls.
Take the whole fucking wall.
If you
Take
take
it all
the
out.
wall out, you might actually punch a hole that creates a problem in your room.
Hydraulic ram. Let's go. Come on.
So,
Come on. Break. Smash.
what role should I do just to determine if I should punch him or not, punch the wall or not?
Okay, you realize that with your awareness roll that if you punch the wall, you run the risk of damaging it and causing a rupture in the seal.
Wait, don't we already kicked out of Earth because of what we do?
You realize that the room is pressurized in order to keep you alive.
Just let him kill himself. He wants to kill himself.
I was like,
hydraulic ram. Hydraulic ram. Hydraulic ram.
you know what? I'm just gonna cover the cameras with like a poster or something, and then punch John one in the face
Okay.
before I sleep.
Give him a good punch in the face. And he says, "What the fuck, dude? I'll get you for that."
He still has a face?
Let me guess. You didn't get laid, did you?
Shut up. I'm going to sleep.
He laughs.
And that's pretty much it. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right,
Should have
guys.
just taken out the entire station with that punch.
Yeah, at night that would have been funny.
Just think of how many people would have wanted to buy hydraulic rams. Yeah, I punched out a building. Whole building. Gone.
I would, but then I would kill almost like everybody then in there.
Your sacrifice would be remembered.
I'm pretty sure you would have only killed the people in your immediate habitation.
You wouldn't have killed me. That's the important thing. That's the important person survives.
I think that's where we're getting at here. It's all right. I'm in the infirmary.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but I like John 1, so we can have the joke.
All right.
guys.
Oh.
So has anybody been asking anybody about the Sandman?
John 2 would really think that just a joke as a Sandman.
Okay, got it.
Like, because he's surrounded by sand, I presume. It's like, yeah.
So, like, what's your joke? Are you like singing that Sandman song or something?
He's thinking like this is like one of the comic book where there's a Spider-Man and there's a Sandman and there's a Waterman and then there's an Airman.
You just think.
Yeah. So he just thinking is like, yep, Spider-Man, and he pointed at the Doctor Erra with 4 arms. So it's like Spider-Man,
Oh, that's
Sandman.
funny. Okay, got it. So you're just making a joke amongst your friends.
Yes.
I see. All right. Well, in that case, there's not a whole lot going on as far as like your abilities to connect with the Sandman is basically through Jumbo. So none of you have really heard about him since you guys arrived.
Rest in peace, Sandman.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we're probably gonna have to wait for Jumbo to somehow facilitate a meet or some kind
Agreed,
of other
yeah.
contact.
Yeah,
But,
well, at the moment, you guys seem pretty, happy, to be in Mars, or maybe you're not. I don't know. How do you guys feel about being on Mars?
Era
Bucks.
thinks that we should be doing something other than just what we're doing. Like he came to Mars to fight Nazi aliens. He's still under the freaking the Jonestown spell. Like he's like
The only guy that looks like a Nazi, or that even looks remotely German, is that John's guy.
Let's kill him.
yeah. Well, so just because
I'll get his legs. You get his head.
just so that everybody knows, like what Erra did immediately when he gets back to the infirmary is to go check his cultures of the fungus to look for whatever inclusion of bacteria that caused the delusions, so that he can weed it out and create another sterilized batch.
Well, I mean, these are strong hallucinogens. The delusions could have just come from, the fact that she was hallucinating.
Yeah, he does what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Set and setting, man. All right, anyway. Make your pharmaceutical roll. Bless you. Bless you.
Yeah. Sweet.
Ooh, fumbles. Bad fumbles.
There must be something wrong with. See, there's something wrong with the cultures. I destroyed them. Because that's what's a 10.
Well, it's a
So
tech
many
roll,
fumbles
right?
today.
Is that a tech roll?
Tech, yes.
Okay, yeah, you blew it. These cultures are ruined.
Yeah. Okay. So
Basically, you made a highly hallucinogenic drug.
Erra's just gonna he's looking at these cultures, and now they're just like completely like overspored. They're nasty, and they're like after he cultivated what he needed from them, they got like completely nasty, whatever. So he's definitely tossing them, and he's starting new cultures for a new test.
All right, you've used I don't know. We'll say you use 6. You have 60 doses of pain relievers left in your stock.
Did I use 7 of them for that one dose?
Yeah. Well, you were making 7 doses, I think.
Hey, is
Was I?
any big things about to happen? Snow, like
Well, if
right
you
within the
weren't-
next 30 minutes.
Then there's 66 doses left, and you only used 1.
Okay.
I was assuming you were going for however many petri dishes you had.
Well, I mean, I was making a test dose because of how our system works. But like I said, I would definitely like to talk about that.
Okay.
But that's all Era's gonna try. Like he's already freaked out enough. He doesn't wanna like run into Anita in the hallway or anything like that. So he's gonna make sure of he's like gonna just chill in the infirmary and make sure that these cultures don't somehow get cross contaminated with the other cultures that he's actually supposed to be growing.
Oh, right. The ones that she was making notes on.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming that means you're just going to use 1 petri dish at a time, basically.
Yeah. This is test. This is all just experimental. I'm not trying to crank out batches until I know it's going to work.
Okay, got it. Well, I mean, you did make a really decent one the first time, but it just had like that unknown side effect that you couldn't really account for.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, honest to God, from everything you described, it probably actually worked just perfectly fine. She probably just had a bad trip. It just sounds like hallucinogenics to me.
Yeah, new people.
Maybe you want to cut it down. It's strength.
And maybe she shouldn't snort it. I don't know.
By the way, I think I gotta go.
All right, cool. You said you had a question about the next 30 days or something?
Or sorry, no, 30 minutes. Are we like is everyone about to die within the next 30 minutes? Because I can try and stay for that. Otherwise,
Watch a hole in the wall.
I need to go. Yeah. If he's not shooting a hole in the wall and we're burning through the days, then I do need to go right now.
Yeah, no, I think we've cut up what we can for the session.
We'll say that you guys get one last chance to make contact with Sandman, and it's going to be based completely on luck. So you guys make a 1d10 plus your luck.
So just hit luck then.
And,
Roll luck, basically.
Yeah, and Dr. Erra, you get a -5 because you spent all your luck. Oh, and you fumbled. Okay.
But we've all spent all of our luck.
Yeah.
There's not a single person here that doesn't have any luck left.
And I haven't rolled yet.
Okay, then never mind. Nobody has any negative modifiers. You guys have all spent your luck. You're just trying to roll higher than a certain number. It's not going to be 10.
Cool. I got 10 in my first roll. But -5. Because I have no luck, so it's 5, basically.
So you roll. Your luck is
My luck is 4, but I use all my luck, remember?
right. So roll a 1d10 and add 4 to it.
Oh, okay. So then this is a 15.
Yep.
Okay, add 4 to it, so it's already automatically added to it.
Okay, got it. Oh, you rolled twice. Okay, I see. So roll 6.
Yeah.
2.
So I roll 6 plus 4, which is 10.
Okay. So the good news is that in the infirmary, you guys find a note, a handwritten note. It says, "If you wish to find out more about me, you and your colleagues should meet my representative at Lock D3B with suits at 1700 hours tomorrow. Sandy."
At Lock D3?
That's basically, where you guys have been like going to get into the vehicle, and it's this one right here. 1700 hours would be right as the work gangers were coming back from their shift.
Yeah, that's like 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
It's 5 p.m.
My bad.
I'm okay.
So basically, as soon as the work gangers are getting out, you're gonna meet with one of the pilots and go right back out again, I guess.
All right. Could be interesting to drag Jumbo along for that.
Yeah, I assume that Jumbo would probably want to go.
Mm-hmm. Been a while since we talked to Sam, man. All right. Where'd you gotta go?
So, yeah, we'll end the session with that little cliffhanger note.
Okay.
And how'd you guys like it? Did you have a good night?
It's a little bit slow, but I think this is just a build up to it.
Yeah.
It was good, man, but I want to know what's up with this her name is Anita, right?
Anita with an E.
Okay. Yeah. I want to know what's up with this Anita character, the chemist, because man, I can't. It's giving me stress. Just I can't imagine that there would be any reason, for anybody to be nosing around in our business or whatever. So that's already the fact that she manifested and tried to seduce me is already, that's almost sus as hell. But anyway, yeah, so it's that drives my stress up. I've definitely got question marks all over the place.
Well, she doesn't look like Clue. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I might not have followed her back to her room if she did. Just maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, yeah. I'm interested to see what's gonna be going on with this Sandman character too, because this base clearly has some shit going down, and man, I feel like I played some like I feel like I played a hand that I didn't have when like my intention was to like, you know, try and get some information out of her about, you know, some of like what's going on in the station, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to. I'm like I can't figure out a way that I could have made that one work. So I don't know. That's the only thing. That's the only thing rocking me right now, because I want to know what's going on with this whole like long arm kid or whatever. Like I feel like it's a whole other. Like of course because of our experience, I feel like it's another Eric situation, and I like I'm assuming that there's just like a prison full of like long arm kids meant to be like special Mars ice miners or some crap like that. So I don't know. But yeah, it's got some good mystery. Yeah.
Well, how about you? Nothing. Are you enjoying the game so far?
Okay.
You getting enough?
Definitely hoping that's gonna a little bit pick up, but I think it's just
Yeah,
it's just starting
expedition.
the expedition. Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of like the setup. That's
Yeah,
what
the
I feel.
setup.
But that's also what's like making me nervous right now. Is like I feel the setup, and then I'm like,
that's why also I don't want to break anything or do anything because like I don't know what's gonna happen, and then
last time there was a setup like this, I ended up in like a piece of like a space station floating out in the middle of space about to explode. Like this is literally what happened last time. So now I'm like, I got like a little bit extra tension about it. Like I think I've got like you know some like PTSD survivor syndrome. And everything is like popping up like almost the same. So I know it can't be the same. That's the thing. But still, like it's popping up like the same, and I'm like, somebody tell me what's going on. So yeah. But yeah, it's this is like the setup. I feel like this is the setup before the fall like next session.
Yeah. Well, I wish I could tell you more, but you know, it seemed like you guys wanted to lay low this session, so it's all good.
no problem, no problem.
You know?
Yeah, I think for most of us, like we just didn't know where to stick our guns, you know? Kind of like there's so much going on in like so many different angles that like just going after this one dude in such like a tight controlled you know space with so many other things obviously going on kind of seems, you know, very tenuous, like very, I don't know, did not seem like a good bet, but at the same time like kind of seemed like that's the only you know, that's like the only actionable going on today. So I don't know. I think most of us, even though we, I don't know, maybe other people weren't even taking it into consideration, but I just assumed like going after this guy was somehow going to bring all the entirety of like security down on us, and like we're not really like prepared for that, you know.
Going after who? Eric Johns? Or,
Eric Johns. Yeah, no, that guy, Eric.
Yeah, because I know you guys were talking about, or at least Pink Eye was like, let's kill him.
Yeah, no, but also like I think he was just kind of like reacting in the moment, but not really even like later. I'm not sure if he. I wonder if he was thinking about it too, because I was like, you know, if we actually try to, you know, like black bag this fool, or try to start up some kind of conversation, or I don't know what. Anyway, yeah, and then I had plans, but like they don't work if pharmaceuticals don't work. So I also need to figure that out before I like make moves that I have confidence in. Because we have no other, you know, it's not like we really have like weapons, you know, and we also have no connections. So kind of, it kind of felt like anything that we did today, we'd be like fighting with pool noodles. So
Fighting with what?
Pool noodles.
Oh, I see. Well, you guys did pretty good, even though, you know, you guys kind of had to start over from scratch a little bit. But it's, you know, it's your first month in Mars, you know. What do you expect?
I know.
You know, you did find some good brain dance, and you found, you know, the village slut. So, you know, you'll get your chance.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thanks for the game, Snow. I'll talk to you later, man.
Have a good week.
All right, man.
See you next
See
Friday.
ya.
You too, man.
Maybe see you tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Definitely see you tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Man, you know what? I kind of screwed up too, because I know I said RoboCop, but I still actually wasn't decided between Total Recall and RoboCop.
What's Total Recall?
Maybe you do a double feature.
I mean, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do a vote off at the beginning with a trailer.
Okay.
That way, that can answer your question. Nothing.
Sure.
Okay.
Peace
Cool.
out, man.
All right. See ya.
Guys. You know, Quaddle, I just want to say, I